This is a cursed Lego minifigure, and today I'm going to unbox these disturbed minifigures from these custom mystery minifig packs, and by the end of the video, I'm gonna add them all to my giant Lego city. So grab onto your loose studs and Lego. Now this is a normal everyday Lego Bob, and I need to make him cursed. So I called my friend Brick Kenobi, who's a master minifigure maker. Yo, hey,
Studs?
can you make me a bunch of cursed Lego minifigures?
Sure, say no more. I'm gonna make you the most cursed minifigures ever.
Great. Now that shouldn't take long.
1 week later.
All right, it's been a couple weeks. Let's go see if they're here. Yo, no way, it's about to fall in the river. Please don't. Don't you think about it. Yo, these suckers look sick. Danger? What's possibly dangerous about this? All right, now this is gonna be interesting. Why don't we start with this one as our first mystery pack? Oh, and by the way, we're super close to 500,000 subs, so make sure to hit that button, and if you do, I'll blow up Walter. Wait, what? 3, 2, 1. No, wait, no. Whoa. All right, thanks for subbing. Let's open the first pack. All right, so this one has this little X face on it. That's suspicious. I wonder who could possibly be in here. All right, yo, this guy got a stab wound. Okay, so he has this dead face. Bro's low-key like Walter right now. And then he also has normal legs, and he has a hole going right through him. And then I guess this is like a entrance wound, like he got shot. What the heck? Yo! Hey Bob, how are you doing? Not great. Why? Well, if you see, oh my goodness. Bro, this is actually goofy. And look, you just pull in and out and in. Ugh! And then I guess you could also have it go in from both sides, so you can make it look like an arrow just got shot right in front of him. Anyway, I'm giving Mr. Arrow a solid 7 out of 10. It's a pretty simple curse. All right, now we gotta put dead Bob somewhere in the city. Why? Why? Because I said so. So we're just gonna hide him where we hide all the other bodies. In this creepy old house. Well, actually, we can't hide him in the house. Ayana still see him, so he could just hide outside the house. Hey Bob, how do you feel about this hot Florida weather? It really has me dying. Yeah, you go inside. I'll just stay out here in the sun. All right, now I'm low-key hoping the next pack ends up being much more interesting. So why don't we do the strong one? It says stronger. There's an E missing there, you might notice. Well, oh, there's the E, it's on the back. Bro, we're gonna load this skyscraper. Maybe we'll even put him at the top, but it has to be cool. The coolest one will go at the top. All right, let's dump it out. Bro, what the heck? Oh my goodness. What is this? What the heck is this? Bro, it's like a totally normal dude, right? Right, see, like totally normal Bob. Everyone say hi, Bob. Hi, Bob. And then he has this crazy painted torso. This looks painted anyway. And I guess this is like, has like a minifigure head accessibility. It looks like something that would go on a transformer. And then literally all you have to do is just put this brick in here and it like barely stands. Like, see that? Look at that. Whoa, that's like a loose connection. Then we got this here. Ew. Okay, this guy looks freaking awesome. I don't know if he's top tier, like shelf quality though. All right, I'm giving Mr. Armor a solid like 6 out of 10. He's pretty okay. Maybe he's like a good like rooftop like dancer. We're gonna like put Mr. Strong over here. Epic. All right, now I need to see what this bone one is. This should be interesting. What the heck? Yo, this little minifigure's insides are all carved out. No, bro, Brick Kenobi actually cooked on this one. Look at that. It's got like a bone in his leg. What the heck? You can't even like stand him upright unless you do this, because the hole is being filled by a bone. She also got all these like guts coming out over here. And then we have this piece. Yo, bro, and the heart's in there. Look how detailed it is. We got a heart and all the veins and the arms being held in. All right, we're gonna be very careful with this. That's crazy. And then we're just gonna sneak on the head. Yo, is that a minifig brain? Bro, so that's what they look like on the inside. And it's also a girl one. That's crazy. Hey, yo, this one's got a screwed up head. Yeah, it's crazy, Jersey boy. Yo, she might be the most detailed cursed one, so I'm giving her easy 10 out of 10 status. All right, now we have a whole bunch of packs here, and I think I'm gonna go for this one. All right, let's crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong. What is this? like goo minifigure? Bruh. You could take off his head and he just has legit like green goo coming out of him. I guess that explains the painted lines. Bro, what did they do to his foot? I'd be lying if I didn't say he looked like he was about to turn into the Incredible Hulk. Bro, what is going on with the head? He literally carved up this section of the head and this section. All right, we're gonna open up and see what it looks like in here. Yo, he's got some craniumage in there and he's missing a hand. There's like this black painter, they burnt his hand off or something. Bro, but at least he has the stud on his head, unlike the other one. This one's honestly kind of epic. Definitely one of the more creative ones. I'm gonna put him in the city square. Yeah, bro might need to take a bath. All right, let's open up our next minifigure. Sneaky Neighbors, what? Has a 3 on here. What is this numbering system? All right, we're just gonna crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong. What the, what, bro, what? What is that? Oh, I get it.
Ugh, finally, some privacy. Hi, just checking in. Bro, stop, please. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, flush the toilet. No, please stop. Sorry. Please stop looking at me.
All right, I'm giving Long Boy a 7 out of 10. He's definitely the most sus figure so far. You know, I know exactly where to put bro. We're gonna put him right over here. See, look, he looks normal. Hey everybody, it's me, Bob. And then you just turn up here and bro, what is going on? It's so goofy. The roofs are slowly getting filled with cursed minifigs. All right, I need to see what this one is. It's like a 4-squared cube. All right, let's crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong. Oh, well that's normal. Is that it? Oh my goodness. Oh, yo, they cut off his leg. So it's literally just a hole inside of him. I guess they couldn't do that to his arm too. Would have destroyed the minifig's integrity. Right, Bob? Yeah.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Hey, Bob, are you okay? Yeah, I just feel a little empty inside. What do you mean? I mean, it feels like someone ripped my heart out of my chest. What about the rest of your chest? Wait, what? Oh my gosh! Wait, I have to try something. What do you have to try? Blocky, stop it, no! Get out of my heart, bruh, what are you doing? Sorry, we can't be friends anymore. It's actually crazy you could violate another minifig like this. Bro, what happened to his arm? All right, I'm giving this guy with the hole in him like a 7 out of 10 because he's just missing a piece. Now I know exactly where to put him. We have these flagpoles up here and we're just gonna yoink. Awesome. Bro, that's so cool. All right, let's open up the next minifig. This one I'm not concerned at all about. I mean, it looks a little dead. All right, let's see who's inside. Party? Bro, this looks like one of those wacky, wavy, arm inflatable and flailing tube mans. You know those?
Wacky, waving, inflatable, arm flailing tube man.
Wait. We need to get you a torso. What do you mean a torso? I just took this one from my friend Bob. Which Bob? Don't worry about it. All right, I think Blocky just wants us to do this. Bruh. Oh, yo, this is actually sick. All right, now he's a party animal and I want everyone to see it. So he's gonna go on top of this groovy 50s diner. See, it says diner, D-I-N-E-R, diner. And we can open up Long. Bro, this is so funny. What the heck? Is the paint just wiping off? Bro, why did he paint this? Why didn't he just like Sharpie marker in it? Bruh. What is this? What is this business? Bro, look how tall it is. Now, you know mommy long legs? This is daddy long legs, because it's a dude. All right, so it looks like he cut off like the legs and just extended it using clay. Now, do these still function? They do. Bro. Bro, this could actually be the most epic minifig we've done. This might be a 12 out of 10. All right. See, look, perfectly normal Bob, or so you'd think. Hey, how's the weather up there? Oh, will you stop? Everyone always asks me that. Well, I know one thing they don't ask you. What's that? Have you ever played basketball? And this is him. He's literally 2 minifigures tall. Look, see, we have me, and then we have Bob. Well, actually, wait. Boop. Now we have Bob. Hey, see, look, we're as tall as you. Ha 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 ha. Ugh. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. But this might be my favorite minifigure. I would put him in the tower, but we're a little congested up here right now. Maybe he could fix the coffee sign. All right, we're gonna just put him down on a stud. Oh, we're gonna move this over to here, and boom, now we can see him. All right, so this area is filling up a little bit more. I wanna put someone else right here. So let's do that. Let's open up the Danger Pack. D-A-N-G-E-R. That spells shortcut.
D-A-N-G-E-R, shortcut. I'll prove it to you.
All right, let's crack it. What the? Bruh, who is this? Bro, who is this? Brian, who's this? Is this Glorbulock? I don't even know who that is. Bro, I could literally just... Bruh, who are you? I've legitimately never seen this character before. It's like a monster Bob. It's a Bobster. All right, Bobster, you can be my friend.
Thank you, Blocky.
All right, no, I don't want you to be my friend. Aw. All right, Mr. Monster is getting like a 6. It just seems a little too random for me. All right, now what do we do with Blobster? Instead of Bobster Monster, it's just Blobster. You know what? I'm going to put him in front of the coffee shop. He can wait for a nice tea. Maybe he will meet a monster friend over here. All right, it looks like we're down to our last 2 bags. So we're gonna do this one.
All right, this should be interesting.
Bruh. Who is this? Bro literally looks like melted ice cream. He's got like a little mustache going on and his eyes are all droopy and his chin is all... Yeah, I had no clue what's going on. Bro, but he looks like a low-key vibe. Like, I would totally invite him to my party. Bro looks like he's been melted on a Florida sunny dashboard. Florida man, what are you even talking about? I don't know, leave me alone, I'm having a good time. All right, I'm giving this guy like a 5. All right, let's put him in the city. And you know what? Since he's in front of the skyscraper, we're gonna put him right on top. He'll like advertise the whole building. And then we could open up our final pack. I'm really excited about this one. There's a bone on it, so hopefully there's a cool fig in it. All right. That's crack-a-lack-a-doo. What the? Yo, bro. It's like the bone one, but instead of it being a physical bone, it's a printed bone, which might be less cool. Yo, but it's this like translucent thing. And bro, his brains are popping out. Look at his shoulder blades. Whoa. Yo, this is a cool minifig. This might be the coolest one we've gotten yet. It's like a fully see-through with all the muscles. It's like those diagrams you see in like high school. See, look, there's one right there. Oh, this is easily getting a 10 out of 10. All right, we're just gonna put the last one right here. Anyways, now I think it's time that we open even more cursed minifigures, so let's do that. This is a cursed box of Lego, and there will be a bunch of minifigures in here, like these really disturbed, cursed-looking ones, as well as official ones that also look really kind of goofy, and I'm kind of surprised Lego actually made. And of course, we have just a bunch of extra minifigures in here too, and I cannot wait to get into all of them. With that said, hit that subscribe button, because we're going for 20,000 subs and Lego. All right, so I got a lot of these mystery items at Brick Fair, Virginia, so I'm just gonna kind of reach in, and we're gonna just pick out random stuff and see what we got. All right, so we got these boys. They're just a bunch of these random Lego video packs with some, oh no, what is, oh, that's not good. That is a furry? What? No. All right, so for those who don't know, this whole line of sets is basically a mystery wave, like the cursed set figures, but Lego didn't intentionally try to make them cursed. They just kind of ended up making cursed minifigures like that, or whatever that is. So anyway, here is this one, which is well, cursed. And it also, I was thinking you make it like from the Skibidi toilet with the speaker head. I did not know what a Skibidi toilet was until very recently. This is disturbed. Lucky for me, I have a couple more video packs to open. I have no clue what's in them. I kind of want the melting ice cream guy. So if this is no, it's not him. I don't even know what this is. Okay, so this one actually isn't that cursed. It does come with pom-poms, which are kind of funny because the second you put the hands into it, you can't really clip them in, but once you do, the hand just kind of disappears into the minifig. Like you have to slide it on weirdly, and then you just never will see that hand again, which is kind of funny, but also kind of accurate to actual pom-poms. So if you're a cheerleader out there, you know, tell me how accurate this is on a scale of... All right, we have another one of these, and then we have a bunch of more stuff, including some disturbed minifigures, like the one you saw in the thumbnail. Oh my gosh. Oh no, what is this? No, it doesn't have legs. What is this? It has a tambourine. Oh no, let me build it. All right, so we're gonna add to this dumb wall of records over here, but we also have this tambourine mermaid lady. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on right now. I think they're supposed to all be in music, but like there's like a cheerleader. So like riddle me that one, Batman. I don't like it. I want one of the boys. I want a ice cream man. One of those guys. No, it's a furry. No, I'm not even building. Oh, wait. No, now I need to build it. We're gonna give it a cousin. Yo, wait. It comes with different tiles than the other one, I think. That's weird. They didn't all come with the same tile. That doesn't make a bunch of sense. So you could just get a completely random set of these. Haunt your dreams, and there are 2 of them, and I could have got my whole life never owning a single one of these, and now I own 2 of them, and I hate it, and I don't like looking at it, and they're gross, and I never want to see it again. All right, now let's go back to the mystery box. All right, so I'm just looking in here. I'm just gonna pull out some early stuff. I see this. This is handsome Squidward. Look at this. That's Squidward tentacles. Isn't it weird how his name is Squidward Tentacles and his eyes and nose are shaped like that? I don't know. I think that's weird. This is a disturbed minifigure. I do not like it. It has the wrong torso, I think, and it feels weird. So I'm gonna stop looking at it now. Let's look at the next minifigure, which is probably less cursed, but it will probably melt if you put water on it. It is the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz. Now, I actually bought this one on purpose. This was not an accident. I liked it a lot, and I'm fixing the grass in the back. Now, there's a reason why I own this minifigure now. And it is in large part due to the fact that I own all of these guys. So, like Dorothy and the Cowardly Lion and the Scarecrow and the Tin Man and I'm missing the Flying Monkeys, which would have actually been cursed. But that's a start. We have the lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Wow! And the Wicked Witch of the West. That's pretty cool. And she looks very, very, very nice. Look at that. That's a nice minifig. I like having this classic set of movie characters in a Lego video. Very nice. All right, so we got my favorite green people here. Now we're gonna reach in. I'm just gonna reach here, and I don't know. Let's pick out one from back here. I want to look for more green people now, but let's see who this is. Ooh, what is that? That's from that guy back there. We're just gonna post that here. All right, this is the Atomic Father from Brick Tactical, who is Oppenheimer from the movie. If you didn't see that movie, which is funny because he was like a real person, but now everyone will just know him as the guy from the movie. And that's a pretty unique thing. I'm low-key kind of disappointed they did not just give him a bomb. Like that would have been kind of nice. Like just give him the atomic bomb as like an accessory. He comes with a little, what is this? What are these? A pipe? I believe it's called a pipe. And he's like holding it weirdly. I think you smoke out of this part. And then he has a little sign here. It says, "Now I have become death, the destroyer of worlds." Wow. Look at you, and I think so highly of yourself. You have become death. This man is death right here, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to put him right next to, like, actual death, which is Squidward. Okay, we also got this Bolly bag. I don't know why this is here. I think I got it for like $2. It is a Quinjet. It's from Marvel, because those movies are now cursed because they suck. And then, oh, look who it is! That's Florida Man. Florida Man, now available for sale. In the description, this is a minifigure I made for my own channel because I think it is incredibly funny. It's actually really cursed, to be 100% honest. This is Florida Man. He is really funny. He comes with the muscly arms, grrr, and he comes with a WTF tile that stands for Welcome to Florida, which I may or may not start putting on bumper stickers and selling that as merch because y'all should buy that. That would be funny as anything. It would be even funnier if you didn't live in Florida, if you own it. And my favorite part is when you take off the beard and just like... And it's also really well printed. Like, look, there's printing like in the buttocks of the figure. Look at that. Look at that. That's gorgeous. All right, and there's sweat. All right, the W minifigure. Thank you, Brick Tactical. Very cool. He's also a YouTuber, so you can check him out. All right, let's see. We got more green guys. I think we stacked up the Plankton army over here. So I guess the second SpongeBob, or like third or fourth or fifth or sixth or seventh, there are a lot of Planktons in there. Now I want to take a look at some of the cursed minifigs. All right, we have a bag. This is from Citizen Brick, the Kings of Cursed. So we have a whole bag here, and I want to take my time with it, but I did buy this. Now, I bought it for a purpose, because I recently did buy this Titanic set, or as they put it, big boat, small door. I love the graphics, and it's pad printed, so that's good, whatever that means. So for those who have seen the Titanic, you would know that Jack, who is one of the main characters, freezes in the ocean because the Titanic drowned. And there is Rose. Now Rose, she found a little door to sit on and float with a maximum occupancy of 2. Now she could have clearly stayed on there, and it actually would have helped if they were together, because they would have been able to keep each other warm. But nah, Jack was like, I'm gonna nope out, and she just kind of died in the water. So we have him in Lego now. So how cool is that? Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Yeah. That's funny. I like that a lot. That's really. It's more cursed ones, but probably this was the most appropriate one we could show that wouldn't get me demonetized. Let's see. Anyone else back here? I'm just like, before we get into that big bag over there. Oh, yeah. It is the guy. Bro, we need to get him to do the sound effect. Remember when he dies in the Lego Star Wars games, where he just goes like, rest in peace, Bozo. Oh man, I love this minifigure so much. Oh, it is such a classic from the original games. That's what this reminds me of. Oh man, we got the Green Boys, the Green Boy squad. We got Yoda. We got the Squidward, we got the Plankton, and the Wicked Witch, and we got Jack. He's a blue boy, and then we got Florida Man. Maybe we'll get him an alligator, and then he'll be blue. All right, we have this, which is a Muppet pack. We'll get to that. Oh right, we have all this stuff to go through first. All right, so we stacked up at over there. We spent $100. That thing was $40. And that Jack. All right, another Green Boy. Let's go. It is the world's worst dad shirt from Citizen Brick. Oh, that's amazing. He comes with giant hands so he can hold big things because he's a big man. And he comes with the Kermit the Frog, but like a disturbed version with like eyeballs and not like the regular Kermit eye thing. And like striped pants with a shirt that says "World's Worst Dad" and the hands keep falling down. Okay, this is really freaking funny. I like this a lot. I think this costs like $25, but it's the best $25 I think I've spent in my life. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I love that. Now I got another face here. We got a couple faces actually, but first I want to show you this guy. I don't know. What is this? So I think this is supposed to be like the head of like a minifigure. Like you actually place it in place of a head, like on a minifig, which I don't know what the implications of that are, or like how that properly would work. But I'm gonna try it on this guy, because like, why not? But I think it's like a headpiece. Yeah, so look at this. So he's wearing 2 pairs of underwear, I guess. I don't fully understand the context, so please, if this is like a thing, but like he has like a diaper face, it's like, look at this. This is like a normal minifigure. Like, right, like that's weird. That's weird. Oh, look, the hair keeps going up. Like the hair just goes directly through. And then this guy, I don't know. And then it comes off, and it's, oh no, oh that's so weird. I don't like that. Oh, that's cursed. That is one of the more cursed things I've seen in my lifetime. All right, that's gonna go back there. We got some more pieces. All right, so we got one of these guys. This one I was looking forward to. So I have been using this for our boy, Frankly Bussin'. This is the name of this particular character. I've been using the regular Lego face, but I feel like this, personally, is more Frankly Bussin'. I think he is even more now Frankly Bussin' than he was before. So like, come on, that's great. We're gonna throw him in there. And then we have some other pieces over here. So I decided I wanted to make my own minifig. So we got together apart. We got some underwear right here, right? And then we got a shirt, and it says "Ladies Man." Obviously the hands here are mismatched, but we're gonna ignore that. And we got some nice printing, and then we're gonna get I guess this face? Nah, the legs. I guess we'll put this face on it. That is a minifigure that exists. This is literally me. That's me. This is me, actually, and it's actually me. You don't believe me? Here, look. Here's a chicken. Here's a rubber chicken. You've never seen that before in the Lego, have you? Now, oh, okay. Now that you've met literally me, let's move into our next minifig, which is this lady. I don't know what her deal is. It's a mildly disturbing minifig. Personally, if it was me, I think it would be funnier. Just put this on. I like this better. I like the giant yellow head. I find that very, very funny. All right, so we're gonna put you back there. Now here's a character voiced by my buddy the B3 in one of my fast food videos on the main channel. So that is pretty cool. But we are going to decapitate him now because we found him a head because he's melting. the minifig head is melting. I find that incredibly funny. Oh man, that's good. That's good. That's good. I like that. All right, so we got a couple more things here, and by a couple I mean like one thing. We have this face. It is me when you don't hit that subscribe button, and you don't want this to happen to me, and you especially don't want it to happen to you. So you should press the subscribe button. I know there's like a bunch of you watching, and if the subscribe button does not mean the view button, I'm gonna send this guy after you. You don't want that now, do you? All right, now. We have an entire bag of stuff to go through. All right, I think we should get into it, starting with a chicken. No way. Gobble, gobble. There he is. Also, by the way, I changed my mind. The guys in this, the Star Wars one, I'm going to do that in a separate video. But there's some stuff in here I want to fish out because it's not Star Wars. So I'm going to do that. But we got a chicken. So that's a thing that exists. He can dab on them haters and go, yeah, and smack them across the face. Yup, got him. I got this figure in a trade at some point at a LEGO convention, so it's in there now. And then we also have a thing, the most cursed thing in here, a recognized AFOL networking event. AFOL, which stands for Adult Fan of LEGO, which I am still not. So I'm still a kid legally. So that works out. Nah, I'm just kidding. All right. We got C-3PO here, who's kind of cursed because he has a red arm. Actually, that's not C-3PO. I don't know who that is. And this guy, who looks like a war criminal, personally. And then we have the Muppet one. So I want to open up and find out what Muppet I got. And then I want to go through this bag and see what's cursed in it, because there's cursed looking stuff in it. All right, let's find out which Muppet we got. All right, so it's the Muppet Show with our very special guest. Who's the special guest? Let's open up and find out. It is, let's see what rolls out first. Oh, it's the chef. It's the Swedish Chef. Oh, that works out perfectly because the Swedish Chef's my favorite Muppet. What are the odds of that? No way. Only a 1 in 12 shot, right? Right? All right, there he is, and he comes with a severed head of some poor tomato creature that could have had a whole life, but didn't get to have one because people like you. Nah, I'm joking. And there it is. Look at the Swedish Chef, my favorite Muppet. There he is with all the boys. He's not green, so it's a little disappointing because I was hoping we'd go for the whole green thing. But like, this is the cursed Lego haul of all time so far. So let's see what other cursed stuff we got in this bag real quick. All right, so I found a couple things actually that I thought personally were kind of cursed. Well, we have Bullseye from Toy Story. He was not like technically cursed, but like it's more the chipping on his face. Look at that. What did they do to my boy? He's like so dirty. You get sturdy with it, Bullseye. Yeah, let's go. Whoa. Look at him go. Look at him go. No way. Whoa. Dead. All right. Wait a minute. Just a second. All right. Sorry. No, a little detour here. All right. Ready? Oh man, bro. If this guy pulls up to your town, you know you're done for. Nah, you're not escaping the Kerm-pocalypse. Oh, speaking of Kerm, there's this thing from when we got the Swedish Chef. There's also this guy. His name is Saboba. He is from Star Wars, and his species is called Doug. Like Doug. I have an uncle named Doug. So that's neat, and he can do spin. Oh no, he can't do spins. He usually can do spins, and Lego hasn't made him in a juicy minute, but they're doing a new set with him. And oh nope. Okay, I'm giving up. His toes are kind of out of pocket. I don't know what's going on with the toes. He can't exactly stand on a base plate, which is kind of annoying because he like can't stand like this. And, see, like look at that. See, that's weird. And then he has like little clipper toes, so he can like, I don't know what he could even grab. He could grab this guy, right? And he could hold him up or something. This is not something I'd thought I'd be seeing today. And I bet it's not something you thought you'd be seeing today. So it's an experience for both of us. I'm sure of it. All right, so that's our Doug. And then we got this guy who I think I traded. I don't honestly remember. I just know I've seen him in Lego a bunch, and I knew I wanted him, and I wanted to see what his face looked like under that thing. So ready? It's gonna be a surprise for both of us. Ready? 3, 2. Okay, that's. I thought it was gonna be worse than that. That was anticlimactic. I thought that was gonna be cool. But he goes to the Green Boys. Yes, let's go, Green Boys. Speaking of Green Boys, we have if Kermit and Miss Piggy had a child. Not that Kermit. That Kermit's a goat. Regular Kermit and Miss Piggy had a child. This is a green pig. So that's a Gamorrean guard. Very neat. I think this is one of the original ones. So that's cool. I'm gonna remove this AFOL break because it's not that funny. And we're gonna put the boys up there. Very nice. And then I also got 2 of these guys. They were like $2 a piece because you know who could wrangle them? You know who could wrangle them. Oh, the man, the myth, the legend, the Florida man, the myth, the legend. Right? That guy. And Doug, the dinosaur wrangler. Buy your Florida man, by the way. I'll leave a link in the description. You can buy him. Buy him right now. If we sell out of him, I will launch a green minifigure. Maybe. We'll see. I don't sell out, but buy him now. All right, we have more cursed minifigures. We have this guy, who's like a lot of eyes, which is kind of weird. Oh, and also did I mention we got these? We got an officer and 3PO. Yeah, we did that. I mentioned that. I got another green boy, which is Yoda, but like Santa Claus, because ho ho ho, and he's gonna go with other Yoda and ho ho ho. He's checking out all the ho ho ho's, and yep, and we got finally $4 cursed Anakin. Oh, look at that face. Oh, that is a disturbed face. I never want to see that again in my life. Ew. All right. Now, those are all the cursed minifigures I could muster up for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed, and my cable is busted, so I will try to figure that all out. I will see you all in the next one. Which here was the most cursed minifigure? Which one are you gonna buy? It's gonna be Florida Man, because he's a GOAT. Greatest of all time. With that said, I'll see you on the next one. Remember to peace out and stay awesome. Let's go.
Okay, so in this video, we're gonna be making cursed Lego minifigures again. And we'll see how far we can go by making some really weird but also kind of interesting figures. So grab your bricks, because things are about to get strange. Anyways, Lego. Now, I built plenty of cursed Bob minifigs before, but this time, I have a mission. I have to give them all a name, and then find out which one of them is responsible for pushing this man into a river in Lego City. But before we can do that, we have a lockbox of top secret suspects. We're just gonna have to find him down this hallway, and I have the only way to open it. Let's bring him in for questioning. All right, we gotta be careful opening these. Yo! All right, and we're going to put our boys over here. Oh, and before we begin our investigation, if you hit that subscribe button, I'll push Walter off the building. Wait, what? Oh, it's okay, you don't have to worry, Walter. They haven't touched it yet. Oh, okay, good. Oh, wait, did they just touch it?
Yeah, I think so. Wait a minute. No, please. No.
All right, let's check out our first suspect.
Hey, I survived. Barely. So I'm okay.
All right, it looks like this is going to be our first pack. All right, officers, let's release him. Fat. That's interesting. All right, let's see who's inside. It's a head. Okay, we have to build the felon. All right, yo, that's a chunky torso. Bro, he looks dirty too. He's got a hairy belly. We got the head and the legs. Yo, this guy looks gross. He also low-key looks like me after eating too many razzleberries. That's a chunky monkey. All right, now I think it's time we take in this boy for questioning. All right, now listen, there's a good shot that this could be him, but we need to investigate to make sure. You guys got it? Yes, sir. All right, take his mug shots, let's go. Oh, it has to be him. Hey. So Bob, if that's your name, what were you doing at the river that day?
Well, I was by the river eating a sandwich, and then I just saw this guy floating.
Interesting, so you were eating. I bet you think it's a coincidence then that there was food found in Bob's stomach when he was found floating in the river in Lego City.
Well, I had my own sandwich, so why would I need another one?
All right, buddy, look at you, nobody's buying that. I promise, bro, it wasn't me. I had to walk a whole quarter mile to get to that lake. Do you know how hungry I was? I wouldn't have had time to push someone. I had to eat my sandwich.
That sounds pretty good. All right, well, we'll hold you for now, but I'm not convinced just yet.
I promise, bro, it's not me. I was too hungry.
All right, keep him over by the bench. Let's go take in our next witness. All right, let's open it up. 10X. All right, let's see what's inside. What the?
Bruh, who is this? It's like a normal Bob, but with really large hands. Whoa.
All right, this guy's actually flipping dope. Now we need to put him somewhere. Where do we put him?
Hey, stop right there! I'm gonna hit you with my bazooka if you don't freeze.
All right, Bob. Are you ready to get taken in for questioning?
Wait, what did I do?
Don't worry, you'll find out.
Ugh. No, wait, we need to ask him questions. Ugh.
You're dumb. Sorry, sir, just doing my best.
Listen, Bob, I like you.
I think that other guy liked you too. He's just a little trigger happy. Okay, and I think that you might know something that you haven't exactly come forward with. What do you think I know?
I think that you know something about the man who fell into the river in Lego City.
What? How would I know anything about that? Well, someone pushed him in. How do you know that? Because there are giant hand marks on his back when we found his body in Lego City. How is that even possible? We are Lego minifigures. You cannot just imprint hands onto us.
That's what they want you to think.
Now listen, the hands, I don't know if they're as big as yours, but we did take your handprints and they don't necessarily match. But I think you're complicit. Oh, that's silly. Why would I be complicit? Because whoever did it needed help. What do you mean they needed help? What do they need help? The guy's standing by a river, you push him in. How do you know that? How do you know how to throw someone in a river? I don't, I just know how gravity works, Blocky. You know what? We're holding you too. What? This is crazy. All right, sir, please just sit over here. Fine. Officer, I think the bench is cracking a little. Yeah, don't worry about it. Our boy over there's taking a nap. Sir, the bench is going to break. Yeah, okay. All right, now it's time to open up our next cursed minifig. How could bro even be a suspect if he's only half alive? He low-key looks like me after a long day of watching Studs videos. Yo, look, and it's like wraparound prints. What the heck? Hey, you, stop right there. I need to ask you a couple questions. Sure, officer, what can I help with? Oh, they're kind of half-hearted questions. No, it's okay, I'm good with half-hearted questions. Well, I need to know about a murder. You wouldn't know anything about murder, would you? Well, kind of. Okay, great, come with me. All right, Bob, I need to know where you were the night of the murder. Oh, of Bob? Yeah, of Bob. Let me think. Well, I think I was in my house. And where's your house? It's about 6 feet underground that way. Okay, now before you went under, did you notice anything suspicious? Oh yeah, I did. Ooh, what was it? There was like this yellow guy who I think had blue pants, and that was it. Bob, yeah, that's literally everyone in the city. Oh, right, I'm sorry. You know what, that's a suspicious description. I'm holding you. What? I have to be somewhere. Where do you have to be? You're dead. I have to be at the cemetery. People are dying to get in. Oh, I don't care, you're coming with me. Aww. All right, and we're just gonna put dead Bob right over here. Oh, you're sitting on me. Oh, you could take it. You're half dead anyway. Yeah, but that's my good half. All right, we're nowhere near the progress that I need to be making on this case. I need to find someone soon that has a lead. So maybe we should go back to the case and see if there's someone that could help us. All right, let's do this one. It has this weird graphic on it. I don't know. This is gonna be our next suspect either way. What the? Oh, it's a wide boy. Okay, so he's red. He comes with blue legs and a head. Yo, this guy looks like a giant eraser. This minifigure, first, I'm actually giving a 10 out of 10. He looks great, he's very chunky and very unsuspecting, which is exactly what he'd want us to suspect. Who's that? Yo, is that Bob Chungus? Hey, Brick Chungus.
Hey, Blocky, how are you doing?
I'm good. Now, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the man that fell into the river last night? No. Okay, Well, I have to tell you, I honestly suspect it was you because we have evidence that you were near there.
And what's the evidence?
An eyewitness told me that someone was there with a blue pants and was yellow, and you seem to be matching that description.
Blocky, we all wear blue pants and are yellow.
Yeah, but you have this crazy extra padding, which means you might be more likely to push someone, even if it's on accident.
I feel like I'd notice if I would push someone.
Really?
Oh, poop. All right, I was by the river, but it's for a really embarrassing reason, and I don't want to say it.
Oh, well, now you have to tell me.
No, I don't.
The police are asking you to tell. You will be held in contempt and put in jail if you don't tell me.
Yeah, so, you know, like, I'm a big guy, and, it really hurts to carry just this much all day. Like, have you seen me? Look at me.
So sometimes I like to go for a little swim, and it takes the pressure off my legs. That's your alibi?
It's true, that's why I was by the lake. Oh, no way, Big Bob, you're here too? We're big boy buddies.
What? Oh, okay. Oh, shoot, so there's an accomplice. Dang it.
All right, we're holding you here. What? No! And while you're here, I'm making you exercise. No! All right, I gotta get out of here. Don't move, Bob Chungus, or you're gonna get hit by a bazooka. No, my granny got hit by a bazooka. Achoo! Oh!
Dude, stop misfiring that thing.
Sorry.
Time to fish out our next suspect. They're gonna be in here.
All right, let's see how cursed this boyo is.
What the?
Bro, he's got on them clown shoes. Yo, what the flip?
Or what the brick? Why didn't he just use red brick? Oh, I know why. Because he wanted it to match the bottom of the shoe.
Yo, they even have little shoelaces. That's so extra. Imagine you're just casually walking for a Sunday stroll and see this. Bro's got on the Benjamin Franklin penny loafers. He's got on the
1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, buckle some more. 5, 6, Nike kick.
Yo, that's so awesome. But actually, the real question is, what are those? I'm taking you in for questioning. Wait, what? Why? You're coming with me, big boots. I do like big boots. It was you. I know it's you.
How do you know it's me? Because I'm honestly done asking people if it's them. I just know. I'm accusing you.
You got that on the record?
Hey, Blocky, the burden of proof's on you. I was just sitting there minding my own business. You need to prove I did it. Wait a minute, what did I even do?
You're the one who pushed Bob into the river in Lego City.
Hey, that couldn't have been me. I can't go near rivers. Look at my feet. How am I supposed to do that? Look at this guy.
Ugh, ow, my back.
Okay, I'm gonna see myself on out of here.
Nope, you have to stay.
Fine.
I'm gonna call my shoe lawyer. Excuse me, where's the phone?
It's inside.
Ugh, I can't reach the doorknob. My shoes are too big. Hey, can you help?
Nah, bro, you just gotta wait it out.
Hey, shoe you.
All right, now we're gonna open up our next pack, and it's a little wall one. Now, I'm genuinely curious because I have no clue who this could possibly be. Okay, so we have, oh, this is getting to look a lot like Bob. All right, that's good. And we're gonna just, what the?
Bruh, who is this? It looks like they took a normal minifig head, cut it in half, and then put the top half on this side, and then just drew on a little face.
In fact, I think that's exactly what they did.
Bro, this might be the most cursed minifig we've unboxed yet. Did you get stepped on as a child?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
legit, look at his head. What the heck is this? And it feels like so normal. Oh, it's sticky too. Ugh. But sir, I have a question for you. Did you push Bob into the river?
Do I look like I pushed Bob into the river?
Yeah, a little bit. All right, you're coming with me.
Oh, come on, bruh. I got things to do.
Like what? Go into a hydraulic press?
Yes, that's what I'm doing at 2:30.
All right, well, now you're coming with me.
This is actually dumb. I'd like to put that on the record.
Well, we have a right to keep you here. You've committed many crimes.
Like what?
Being that ugly. Oh!
Are you insulting me, officer? It's a condition.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now, question. Why do you look like that?
All the people you have here look like that.
Fair point, fair point. What if I just keep you in jail?
You can't do that.
Watch me. This is what you get for not listening to the law.
Damn it.
Well, do I at least get a light?
Bruh, it's so cold in here.
All right, now it's time to open up the next pack. And this one, it looks a little gooey. Or that's what the little thing's looking like anyway. All right.
Whoa, yo, it's literally a guy who's like melting into the base plate. It looks like he has a little bit of legs down there, but not much. Bro is literally just disappearing into the floor. There's no way that Blocky could accuse him, right? You, it's you, I know it. Block, do you ever consider you might just be like a bad detective? No, I'm not. I know it's him. It's okay, officer. Are you an officer? No, I'm a detective. What's the difference? I don't know. I know why you melted. You're like the Wicked Witch. When you touch water, you melt. That's actually 100% right. Wait, really? No. Wait a minute, then how do you get looking like this? You know Jabba the Hutt? Not personally. Well, I decided I wanted to be him, so I cut off my legs and gave myself goo snail parts. Why would you do that? I don't know. You know what? I am bringing you in because I have more questions. All right, just stay over here. I'm gonna go out and find another suspect. Aw, welcome to the party, pal. Guys, I'm kind of stuck up here. Can somebody send help? Like a helicopter to lift me off? You got yourself there, friend. That's a you problem to figure out. All right, now we have a couple more of these, and I think this one should be cool. All right, let's see. This is a balloon. There are balloons on here. I wonder if that means anything. Whoa! Yo, this guy's huge. We have a bad habit of getting huge boys. He looks like he low-key fell off the building and just kind of splattered, but he might just be the most legit looking character I've ever done. This guy might be the first 10 out of 10 in this video, by the way. I love him. And he's definitely suspect. Wait a minute, why me? Bro, you look like a flotation device, the exact type of thing that would be found in a river. It wasn't me. I mean, he could literally have rided me to safety. Why would I do that? Well, that's what I'm here to find out. All right, let's get down to the station. No, but I don't want to. Now, I have a question. Are you a member of the Chunk Club? The ones that go down to the river to get a good float in to be easy on the legs? Wait a minute. How do you know about that? Sorry. Yeah, sorry, Bob. Dang it, guys. That was our secret. Why'd you tell them? Because they're implicated in a murder. Oh, yeah, we didn't murder anybody. I don't believe you. Why not? For all you know, you might have not even known you murdered him. You could have sat on him. I feel like I would have known. How could you know? Look how huge you are. Good point, good point. See, finally, someone agreed I made a good point. Now, did you kill him? No. Well, if I did sit on him, then that's on me. But I feel like it's his fault kind of for being near me. All right, I've had enough of you. Send him up to the roof. Wait, what? Okay. Guys, you can stop. Okay, I'm getting a little lost out here. Guys, can somebody please save me?
I just want to feel this moment.
Okay. Now we still have things to do. All right, let's open up this boy. What is this? What the? All right, so we have a perfectly normal torso and legs. And then we have this. It's like they took a head and they just made it wide. All right. Now, I was called to the police department because I heard they need my help. Mr. Whitehead, yeah, Oh, sorry, pal. Yeah, I have a couple questions for you about the murder of Bob Brickman. Ow. What can I help with? Ow. We need to know who possibly could have knocked him into the river. Oh, well, how could I have helped with that? Oh, dude, stop it. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't really help it. Oh, it's okay. Why the long face? I haven't heard that one before. All right, just come with me. Yo, by the way, he gets a 10 out of 10. Listen, pal, I trust you. You look cool. You got a long head. But I gotta ask, were you involved? Were you by the river? Well, no, not really. I don't really go by the river, you know. There's too many trees. They get in the way of my beautiful smile. Trees? There are no trees by the river. See, that's how little I know about the river. I never even go there. Why would you be looking at me? Why are you smiling? What's funny about this? I'm always smiling. That's what I do. What's funny about murder? Why are you smiling? But I can't control the smile on my face. It's painted on there. All right, I see through you. All right, get him on the roof. What? I smile. It's what I do. I don't have control over it. Can't do the time. Don't do the smiling crime. Is it a crime to smile? Hey, Blocky, can you help me down here? I'm really getting hungry, and I haven't had food in a whole like 7 minutes. Please help me. All right, I'm on to you, especially you at the end. I think you might actually be dead. Yeah, he's still half smiling. All right, let's open up the next pack. We're gonna do this one. And it should be interesting. What? Wait a minute. No. Is this? The Rizzler? Bro, how do we get a Rizzler minifigure? For context, that guy behind the camera actually met the Rizzler. I did, it's true, look at this. Yo, now they made you as a Lego minifigure, Rizzler. I need your help with your Riz. Find the guy who pushed the man into the river in Lego City. Yeah, perfect. All right, we're gonna open up the next pack. You're gonna help me. All right, let's do this one. Let's Riz up. What the? That's no regular yellow man. That's a frog. Kermit the Frog? Yo, and he's got those giant hands like that other guy. You think they're related? Wait a minute, what is this head? What'd they do to Kermit? That is not Kermit the Frog. Yes I am. Bruh, who brought you here? Why do you look like that? That's not what Kermit looks like.
You know, it's a changing world out there, and you gotta make lots of new friends and rainbows, and it's green.
There's no way this is Kermit. Is there someone under that mask?
No, there is not someone under that mask.
All right, I'm taking this off.
No, don't do that. Please, there's nobody under this mask.
Yo, you just said it's a mask. Ugh.
See, I told you.
Oh, wait. Oh, dang it. Bob? Wait a minute, which Bob is this?
It's Kermit the Bob. See, we're like one person.
No. Oh, come on, guys. You're bringing you in for questioning. Come on. Give one more pack. It has to be him. Yo, what's up, Kermit the Bob?
You know, I also know it's not easy to be green.
All right, let's open up this last pack. And we're gonna open this one in the back by the investigation room. Whoa, all right, we're cracked. That is not appropriate. That is not appropriate either. Bro, what are these huge arms? All right, we're gonna crack them in and lack them in. And then we have a bit of a head. Ooh, and then we have a hair. All right, and then the last thing we have to do is just skadoosh. What is this? Bro, this is so cursed. I don't even know what to make of this guy. Dad? Wait, Blocky, this is your father? What are you doing here?
Sorry, son. I was going for a walk in the park, and then this random bag catcher just threw a bag over me and put me in this box.
Dad, what were you doing at a murder scene?
Murder? What murder?
Why do you sound like Goofy?
I didn't do it. I'll do it again.
What are you talking about?
What just happened?
You saw nothing. All right, Dad, go back home. You're clinically insane. That can't be him. So if it wasn't them, and it wasn't any of the Bobs, what Bob could it have been? It was me, Blocky. Bob Ross. Wait, what?
What just happened?
You saw nothing. There can only be one Bob. Yeah, so I painted myself like a regular Lego person, and then I went and pushed him in the river. But why would you do that? Well, you know, I wanted to make a wavy, happy river, but it wouldn't be happy, so I had to push one of those guys with those painted on smiles to make the river happy. That's literally the dumbest thing I've heard, and I've heard a lot of dumb things today. But it turns out the river wasn't actually made happy by that. Are you serious right now? All right, well, you're getting arrested. No, I'm not. What makes you say that? Because you're gonna get hit with a little bit of Happy Fist. What's Happy Fist? Come here, Bob Mobile. All right, Walter, let's go. Bazooka Joe, now.
I can't, sir.
Why not? My granny's in there. What?
Hello, darling. It's so nice of you to drive me home from my therapy session.
Oh, no problem, dear.
Go faster.
You have to do it. Just do it.
All right, I'm not gonna look. Ready? 3, 2, come on.
Hey, Walter, are you all right? Well, I guess someone has to drive me back to therapy.
Bob, your time's up. I guess you're gonna have to paint a happy little jail cell. Aw, dang it.
Oh, Granny. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. You know what? It doesn't have to be this way. I'm hitting you with a bazooka next. No, don't do it, please. Ah!
He missed. And like that, Blocky saved the city from all the cursed minifigure people. When do we get to go? Never. Well, is like never before or after 4? Because I kind of have a hand shrinkage surgery later. Never, but we're gonna open more cursed minifigures, so stay tuned.
Hey guys, are you gonna let me out, please?
Yo, this is an extremely cursed Lego minifigure, and today I'm going to unbox, build, and assess custom cursed Lego minifigures from these mystery packs that my friend made. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, I'm gonna load load them all in my giant Lego plane and have them fly and discover the most cursed minifig of them all. Anyways, Lego. Now, this is a normal everyday Lego Bob, and I need to make him cursed. So I called my friend Brickanobi, who's a master minifig maker. Yo, bro, can you like make me more cursed minifigures?
Sure, I'm gonna make you the most cursed minifigures ever.
That shouldn't take long.
3,000 years later.
All right, it's been a couple weeks. Let's see if they've arrived.
All right, let's go find it.
A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Start the new rescue.
Wait a minute. What's that? All right, I think this is it. All right, let's open this sucker up. Oops. Yo, we have a ton of minifigs in here. These are gonna be interesting. We're gonna put these over here and open up our first one. Yo, here comes the plane flying into. Who's flying this thing? No, I can't die this early on. Oh, it's not. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We'll be leaving soon. Hey, sir, you can't park here. I can park wherever I want. All right, we're gonna open the first cursed figure, but first hit that subscribe button, because if you do, I'm gonna hit Walter with a nuke. Wait. All right, ready? 3, 2, boop. All right, I'm getting out of here. Bye, Walter. Oh, not again.
Incoming!
That was a big boom.
All right, now we're gonna open up our first minifig. All right, let's see who's inside. And it is, what's cursed about this guy? Oh my gosh, he's not wearing pants. No wonder he has that face. What the heck? Honey, where are my pants? Bro, you and me are literally like switched. If you had on my pants, you'd be like fully red, and if I had on your pants, I'd be like, oh. Yeah, I don't know who thought it was a good idea at Lego to make yellow pants. But I know exactly where in the plane I could put him. I just gotta, So there's a little toilet back here. I think you know where I'm going with this. We're gonna fill every single seat in this plane. Yeah, you, hey, close the door. Hey, stop looking at me. I'm trying to take a toilet. Okay. All right, I'm giving pantsless guy a solid no pants out of 10. All right, let's open up the next cursed fig. All right, let's do this one. This one hopefully is even more cursed, but it feels chunky. What does this say? 10X. Okay, this is gonna be good. Okay, we got legs, that's pretty normal. We got torso, and what is this? How is bro gonna fit on the plane? All right, well, we have this, and then I guess it's like attached to like a regular minifig, but it's like a legit giant head. This low-key looks painted on. What the heck? You know, this really bothers me, because on the plane, I like bring extra socks and they charge me a lot, but this guy could be freaking huge and nobody's gonna say a thing.
Sorry, Blocky.
Real though, I actually love this minifigure. He actually looks super fun, and I kind of like that his tongue is sticking out. You know who he would like? Tung Sahur. Nah, he doesn't even know who he is. Oh my goodness. How did that get here? Why is it still here? All right, now we're gonna try to put this guy in a plane.
Hey, yo!
All right, so we low-key gotta balance the plane out, and putting him on one side or the other is gonna be like too complicated. So probably the best idea is just shove him in the back. Hey, you let me out of here. I can't open the door.
Sorry, bro, I'm locked in.
All right, I'm giving Big Head Ted a 10 out of 10. All right, let's open up the next pack. Yo, freeze. Ooh, look at this. It's like painted blue. What the heck? Okay, let's see. Let's crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong. What the? Bro, this is actually looks so cool. The bag was accurate. Okay, so we have the torso and the legs. Yo, he looks cold. And he's got like a frozen ice head with his paint. What is going on? He's got like a plant coming out of him? Who is bro? What is this? Yo, Frozen Man is actually crazy. He looks like he legit just ran into like the lady from Frozen. Honey, where's my super suit? Wait, you're not the girl from Frozen. Hey, you're stealing my job, Frozone. Hey, sister, let it go. Your suit isn't gonna be so super in a minute. Help me, it's cold. You know who we could low-key save, bro? Florida Man. Come with me, pal. We're gonna melt you. Wait, what? Woo-wee.
Where is my super suit?
All right, melt. The power of the Florida sun compels you. Yo, I'm dripping right now. Oh, that's what I do every day. Oh, I think I might die. I think that's what I do every day too. All right, well, we'll get him later. Anyway, let's open up this one. All right, let's open this up. Who is bro? What is this? All right, we got red torso, blue legs. What the? Bro, that's like not edited. That's like an actual minifig head. Like here it is next to my normal finger. Wait, I want you guys to hear this. Bro, that's so satisfying. Yo, another tall boy. Except I feel like the other one might be a little bit taller. This is low-key actually maybe one of my favorites because it looks so basic, but it's also so like weird and goofy. Like if I angle the camera this way versus this way, it like feels like a different character. Like what if I do this? Like look, it looks like a normal minifigure. It's not. And we'll give Tallhead Tim a little spot a little bit closer to the front of the plane. But don't worry, this is gonna be filling more by the time we're done.
Hey, let me out of here. It smells bad.
All right, let's open up this next boy.
Why is there a worm on here?
I'm a little nervous. Is it gonna be a worm minifigure? Am I gonna have to feed this to a fish? What the? It is a worm minifigure. What the heck? What is bro's neck? It's got like a swerve going on. He's literally a worm. And I can't even take it off. It's literally attached to the torso. That's crazy. Imagine getting into a staring contest with bro. No, I said imagine. I don't actually want to. Blink Blocky, I dare you. Do it. You won't.
He's making me uncomfy.
All right, imagine if you stretch it out. You'd just be really tall neck, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm pretty sure the clay would snap.
You know what? I'm gonna call him Wormy Wayne.
10 out of 10. I'm trying to like close the legs without breaking his neck.
All right, Wormy Wayne.
We're not calling them all Bob this time. I'm getting more creative. So we're gonna put him over here because his head goes this way, because if he was in this lane, his neck would kind of have to stick out. So we're gonna put him right there.
All right, let's open up
Our next pack. Ooh, strong. All right, let's open it up. Okay, we got a normal, regular blue legs. Looks like we have a normal blue head, a normal red. Oh, yeah, that's it. Bro, we got a buff minifig. Bro definitely does not skip arm day. Unlike me, I skip every day. Who is bro? What the heck? You know, this is probably my least favorite one so far. It doesn't feel that exciting, but I do like how buffy it is. I'll give him like a 5. I don't know how bro's gonna fit in the seats. All right, we're gonna put him in the back. Imagine him getting down the aisle of the plane.
Excuse me, excuse me.
Oh, my arms are too massive. We're gonna have to like go in, go out, go in, go out. Oh, my head. Oh, stupid pole. Okay, we're good. And you know what? He actually fits pretty well. And he's still blocking him in even further.
Hey, let me out of here.
All right, Wormy Wayne, you stay there. Please keep your arms and hands in the vehicle. Encantado de por favor le conocero. All right, let's open up this birthday package. I'm just assuming it's birthday themed because of the balloons, but I honestly don't know. Whoa, it is a birthday package. We got a baseball bat and pants. Yo, he's yoked. All right, we're gonna put this here. Oh, bada bing. Wait, bat time. Boop. You look familiar. Lego Sahur. No! It's minifigure Tung 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 Sahur. Triple T, what are you doing here?
Tung 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 sahur.
That was 5 tungs.
Tung 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 sahur.
That's better. Oh, ow.
Tung 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 sahur.
What the heck was that? All right, this might actually be my new favorite minifigure. I never thought I'd see a minifig with the likeness of Triple T. And it has that same thing with the tall head. What the heck? Elite minifig. All right, let's see who's inside this spotted pack. What the? Ew! It actually has like acne funguses. What the heck? Why is his neck like that? I have so many questions. Ew, that's actually gross. I can just pop him like, yucky. And if it's like, if you hold him upside down, then he feels more normal. I don't like this guy. I don't like him. He makes me very uncomfy. It's like he literally chopped a minifigure head in half and just is like, has it running down the torso. Like, what is this? I've never seen this before. I don't understand. Why is his neck like this? Why does he have warts everywhere? It makes me feel very uncomfy. I'm giving this one a 2. I'm putting him towards the back of the plane near Wormy Wayne. All right, yeah, you're gonna sit here. No, please, no more. Please let me out of here. Bro, Wormy Wayne is like taking up the whole aisle. Anyway, let's open up the next one. That was legitimately the grossest minifigure I've ever opened. All right, we have like this little drawing here that has like head plus head plus head. What is it gonna equal head squared? 3 heads? What the? Yo! Bro's definitely taking up the aisle seat, by the way. This is freaking awesome. That's what this is. Okay, so the legs can't move at all. Like, they're locked in. Bro, this is awesome. This might be the singular greatest minifigure of all time. And that's because it's 3 of them. Like, imagine you see these guys walking down this hallway or the street, and then you can't get past any of them, so you have to knock them over. Ha! You shall not pass. Yes, I shall. Ow. 10 out of 10. I'm gonna name them Bob, Bobber, and Robbie. All right, now we gotta fit these guys on the plane. Guys, you're too big for the plane. So they're going to be the greeters then. We're going to have them sit at the front of the plane. All right, we're getting packed. We're getting full now. All right, looks like he's melted sufficiently too. And we'll put him towards the back of the plane because, you know, it's always colder. All right, let's open up the next pack, the 10X. 10X of what? I don't know, but I guess that's what we're gonna find out. Yo, it's a wacky wavy arm inflatable flailing tube man.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Bro, this guy actually looks legit. I love him. But there is an issue. I think you need to wear a shirt to ride a plane, and bro does not have a shirt. And also he doesn't have the back to his underwear. So does that just mean he's like got his tushy? You know what? I don't need to know the answer to that. So we're just going to try our best to like squeeze him in. Maybe we'll put him next to Wormy Wayne. Yeah, that'll work. And then we have 3 more packs. So let's see who's in this empty one, or the one without a design. What the? All right, so we have a normal leg and torso, and then we have this head. Aww, it's like a baby face with a giant head.
Aww. Aww, so cute.
Hey there, little guy. You want to go on the plane? No, I don't want to go on the plane. Well, you gotta go on the plane. We're calling you Billy Bob. Come on, Billy Bob, let's get on the plane. Get on the plane. Why aren't you cooperating? Get on the plane. I don't wanna. Well, it's gonna be a little hard for him, dude, because he's getting blocked in by these boys. But since he's a pretty standard figure, all things considered, we're gonna put him like right in first class, because you know he's a stylish man and he's very, very handsome. What you do? All right, 2 packs left, including this one. Be quick, we're getting ready for takeoff to take on the big final cursed minifigure. Okay, Florida man, calm down. All right, let's open up. Wait, who is this? Who is bro? Ladies, man. Okay. All right, he got blue pants. He also has, is that bleach? Bro has bleach. What is this head? Who is bro? Wait a minute, he comes with a stick? It's like a stick you'd find in the woods. There's a sign, poo poo pee pee. Poo poo pee pee? Who is bro? Why does he have bleach and poo poo pee pee? Oh, you know what? He probably is trying to help at the back of the plane. Excuse me, I need to help clean up. That's why I have the bleach and the poo poo pee pee sign. Wayne the Wormy, get out of here. Oh, all right, let's clean this up. Oh no, I'm falling into the pile of poo poo pee pee. Is he drowning? I think so. Save me, I can't breathe. All right, guys, I think we have just 1 pack left, and then we get to open up the biggest figure, but we need to travel to visit him, so we're gonna need to get everyone in their seats. I feel bad for whoever the flight attendant is. All right, let's see, let's open it up. What's this? All right, so we got like a boxer setup going. Got like boxer shorts and everything. He's got boxing gloves. Yo, I loved this minifigure when it came out, but it comes with a different head. It's like fuzzy. What the fuzz? What is this? Bro is a fuzzy wuzzy. I don't know how to feel about this. This is genuinely one of the weirdest minifigures I've ever seen. Faded, what is going on? He looks like a Muppet. Look how fuzzy. He looks like a literal like fuzzy Fozzie Bear. All right, I'm giving him like a 10. All right, everyone take your seat. We're gonna load up Fuzzy Wuzzy. We have 1 seat here. All right, you're gonna go here. Wait, I need to clean up. All right, you'll clean up later. Please keep your hands and arms in the vehicle at all times. I don't even know how bro got on with that sign or that bat. All right, let's get rid of the pool. And we're just gonna load our boy here in the luggage. All right, we're just gonna take this out here. And since we don't have luggage, we're just gonna load our boy in. All right, get in there, come on, pal. All right, you've lost your hair privileges. We're putting that in stowage. All right, yeah, you can stay back there, pal. And we're gonna seal up the cabin. Click the seatbelt button, go on airplane mode, like the video. All right, we're almost all ready to be boarded. Say goodnight, pals. Blocky, are you ready to go? Yeah, I'm coming. Should we take Walter? Nah, I think he's still poisoned from the radiation of the nuclear bomb. All right, prepare for takeoff. Keep coming. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, stop. Keep coming, take off.
Tung 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 sahur.
Yo, is that him? Yo, he's huge.
All right, Florida man, I'm gonna go get him. Yo, are you Big Bob? Who calls my name? Oh, it's me, Blocky McBlockface. What do you want? I actually brought some friends with me. Whoa, brothers, it's so good to finally see you. Oh my gosh, I just pooped myself. Yo, wait a minute, you're shaking the plane. Yes, because I'm so excited to see everyone. What if we just take you back home? Oh, but I can't go back home. What? Why not? Well, I can't go back home until they hit the subscribe button. But they did hit the subscribe button, right? We hit Walter with a tactical nuke and you didn't hit the subscribe button? All right, well, they're going to now. Really? Yeah, really. Okay. Okay, they did it. Now you're coming? Yeah, I could come back. But wait, how's he gonna get on the plane? I have an idea. Whee! You're clear. You're clear. Too close, too close! That was close. All right, everybody, come on out. All right, guys. Well, guess what?
What?
We're gonna open more cursed minifigures. Yay. All right, let's do it. This is a cursed Lego minifigure. This is 10 cursed Lego minifigures, and this is 100 cursed Lego minifigures. And today I'm going to challenge myself to create 100 of the dumbest and most inappropriate Lego minifigures using real and specialty parts I bought. From this guy with a really weird head, a man with his guts spilling out, and even a custom Lego Stephen Hawking. But there's a twist. By the end of this video, I'm going to build some of the biggest and most impressive Lego sets ever made to defend these 100 cursed minifigures from my 6-year-old cousin who's really good at destroying Lego. So let the challenge commence. The first minifigure I built is a naked scribble-faced cowboy. I took the bad cop alternate face and put it on this especially cursed Lego printed gut. Then I grabbed some Lego people colored pants from my collection and put it on, and it makes him look naked. Oh, we gotta censor that, that's too much. Then there was this cowboy just innocently minding his business in his Wild West town when Scribbleface came out of nowhere and ate him, then stole his arms and took his hat. And now we have this abomination of a man I'm naming Sheriff Scribbles. Now I love minions, and I wanna take Lego Gru and make him cursed. So first I robbed Pinocchio of his head, then I popped it onto this torso with the scarf, then I tried making him tall with these 1x1 pieces and grabbed some 1x1 studs to make him thick. And now we have a fully functioning, tall Gru who doesn't need to steal the moon because his butt's already the size of one.
I sit on the toilet.
And this is a generic Lego SpongeBob. After looting my minifigure parts, I turned him into what SpongeBob would look like if you stretched him out and added a head on top of him, because the Lego head colors match SpongeBob. And I also wanted to make him a friend like Squidward, so I took this disturbing looking one from 2006 with a very scary print and put the new Squidward head on without replacing the old one. And now we have this weird double-faced mutant squid man who will totally haunt you at night. Ringing splasher. And these are two old man Muppets from the Muppet Show, and I'll be honest, there's nothing worse than seeing a shirtless old guy. Put a shirt on! Leave us alone, kids! Sir, put that thing away, there are children here. Oh, what? I built up a hot tub and put in some blue studs for water, then we placed the old boys in. And now they can hide themselves from the public. One of the most cursed things on the internet these days is skibbity toilet. It's a seeing head that pops out of a toilet when you try to use the bathroom. So I built this abomination starting with a toilet build, then I just placed the head in the center of it, and now you have a skibbity toilet. And this next one is also pretty skibbity because it is a radio head. These guys wear suits and have a radio for a head. That's it. I know nothing else about these guys. This is the figure. Next I got the Little Mermaid minifigure and swapped out her tail for some dinosaur legs with a giant tail. Then I put on his face with some really bushy eyebrows and this disturbing head. Frozen abomination. Now please keep these things away from me. Now there's this company Citizen Brick known for making really cursed Lego minifigures and molding special pieces that look like your average Walmart customers. So let's open up their box and see what we got. So first we have this tall Furby, which is supposed to look like those weird bird toys with a really tall head, a skeleton rib cage with bird feathers and jean short shorts and really giant hands. Wait, what? The hands are honestly big enough to hold a Lego baby Jesus with full beard microfigure and a microfigure baby shark. I guess this is the new babysitter. Citizen Brick also made this guy named Invisible Man. You can see all of this guy's guts, bones, muscles, and even brains. This minifigure is also really expensive and costs over $300 on eBay. This next one is Stephen Hawking. And I'm gonna be honest, this one might not even be cursed. But is it offensive? Probably. Comes with his wheelchair, a bunch of cool games to play like Space Invaders, and an especially out-of-pocket head hold. The reason I like this is because he can stand and do a bunch of things he can never do before.
And this has to be one of my favorite figures. This is a Patrick Bateman minifigure from the movie American Psycho, and also literally me. He comes with a clear trench coat and an axe, so that way when he takes out the skibidi toilet, his clothes will still be clean. Citizen Brick also molded those wavy arm guys you see on the side of the road at car dealerships. Like this one I bought of a broken and depressed looking Kermit the Frog. What did they do to bro? And also this 18-pack gym bro who definitely skips arm day, but especially skips leg day. And what's worse about these guys is they can actually be used as heads on LEGO minifigure torsos. Is this not the worst abomination you've seen in your whole life? Maybe not, but this one is. It's a balding LEGO Italian man, also known as a mobster who kills people. I caught Mr. Soprano with 3 of his friends who are totally ready to go all out and beat you up on a street corner for not pressing the subscribe button. Hey bud, you should subscribe or my friend over here is gonna have some issues with you. So subscribe if you don't want to be beat up by these good fellas. And speaking of death, the Titanic was a tragedy and also a Lego set that I bought, which is huge. And in the movie Titanic, this character Rose chilled on top of a door that was floating while her boy Jack was sinking in the water. Rose, can you let me on? There's only room for 1. The door says room for 2.
I am under the water. Please help me.
Hey, is that an RV? I think it is. And it looks like my favorite chemistry teacher is chilling over there with some blue crystals. I'm actually gonna pair him up with Stephen Hawking so that way they can do experiments together.
Nice chance to look at me, Hector.
There are also 2 more of those baby figures, like this tattoo baby who says mom on him, and a blockhead baby. And they're all gonna chill with our tall Furby bro. Would you leave your child with him? Now, since my cousin is coming over and will definitely try to destroy all 100 of our boys, we'll need to set up some defenses. So I got a freaking castle. And we're gonna build it up and use it as a defensive base for all our LEGO figures. It also comes with 22 figures so I can turn cursed. For our next figure, I need to build a king. So I grabbed this simple soldier, popped his head off and put on a cape, then I gave him a haircut, and now he's Borat.
King in the castle, king in the castle. Have a chair, I have a chair.
Now I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of the Queen minifig that comes in this set. So I grabbed this old-timey Victorian lady and swapped her face out with this cursed clown head. And I have to say, she did a pretty good job with her makeup. Now the next minifigure is the wizard, and I want to turn him into a bishop. Yeah, like in chess. So I popped his head and beard off, and then placed it onto this college graduate minifigure. And then I took the wizard's staff, took the diamonds off, and added some brown hands, and now he's a bishop. My powers will compel you. And next up, I grabbed this kid to use as a pawn. So I went to my head collection and found this really disturbing face. I popped it on. How did this ever get made? And next I took this black and blue soldier and one of the first ever editions of a LEGO minifigure. And you'll notice they don't have arms. So I popped the torso onto his legs and then gave him a new silver helmet.
'Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't.
And now we have one of each piece you would need on a chessboard. I also wanted to make an archer, but instead of doing the furry one from Disney, I made this one a different kind of furry. Hopefully this doesn't stay in your nightmares. Now there are a bunch of soldiers and people throughout the castle, and I want to try to make them as cursed as possible. Starting off, this one's pretty simple. I swapped out this simple soldier with a giant blue head and hands. A medieval soldier being a weird alien is not the weirdest thing to happen. And this is a stash box. Basically, the company that made all those cursed minifigures also makes this mystery box where you get some of the weirdest, most cursed LEGO items you've ever seen. They included a guitar pick in this. And it had a bunch of unique parts, so I'm gonna try to make them into unique minifigs. Like this double-headed guy. He's black and white and really scary. What's even scarier is the skeleton in the cell turning into a giant baseball. This is actually really funny and one of the most disturbing Legos I've ever seen. Let's hope nobody hits him with a bat. And this is a Julius monkey, and this is your everyday grocer. Now what would happen if you turned into Julius the monkey? Well, I guess this would happen. I also took this really heavily armored knight with flags and a bucket and a whole backpack by first getting rid of his head and his hands, then swapping them out with these green ones. So now he may very well have the largest head and hands of any minifigure ever. And this is what you're gonna look like if you don't press that notification bell. One of my favorite ones to make is Underwear Man. He's like the wacky wavy arm man from earlier, but this time he has a hairy chest with underwear. And we're gonna use him as a face for that guy who owns a cow. When I said things were gonna be cursed in this video, I meant cursed. I also made a double-headed lava guy, and for this guy I took his axe and turned it into a stick, and his face and turned it into a reindeer. What in tarnation? This will actually haunt my nightmares. One of my favorites is this old maid lady, because when I popped off her head, I put on this giant minifigure head that looks completely oblivious. Oh, and I put some ice cream in the cup. Those sprinkles actually make that low-key look kind of tasty. Wah wah. I also made a Christmas tree man with this exclusive part, and I wanted to use the rest of the parts from Woody, so I also popped his head onto a soldier. And then I loaded the castle up with all of the minifigures we just built because defense is very important. We gotta keep building, so I asked some subscribers what cursed minifigures they wanted to see me make. Like this guy who said I should make an incredibly menacing and heavily armored Swedish chef. So I popped the chef's head off and placed it on this War Machine torso with an armor extension from a Star Wars character, and then I gave him some backpack details, like this extra gun, a calculator, and a little chef spindle. And to make him extra cool, I gave him this epic minigun. I'd honestly be scared to mess with this guy. Now let's see what the Swedish chef thinks about that.
What do we have here? Oh, little chef. Oh, very good. Oh, nom, 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 nom.
I'd say that's pretty epic. But you know who else is epic? Abraham Lincoln and Batman. And it's pretty easy to just take off Batman's head, replace it with Abraham Lincoln, and boom, now you have a President Batman. This guy's trying to figure out how many heads I can attach to anything. And to start, I put on a specially molded double head, so that way we can hold double the heads. And after stacking them all on, I was able to stack up about 28 heads in his hand. That's almost outrageous looking, and it wouldn't really stand without studs. Also, it's kind of weird how it looks like a giant V. Next, I need to have a Skibbity toilet drinking a Grimace shake in a McDonald's with Grimace. Here it is, and this might be the new most cursed thing I've ever seen. All right, now we got to do a cursed Glizzy figure. And I took the Glizzy baby from Citizen Brick and put him on this native torso. And I wanted to give him the head garb, but I think he looks cooler with the hot dog costume. I also put a Glizzy in his hand, and he's gonna do everything he can to stay away from the girl. This is a chicken, and this is a businessman. What do you get when you combine them? A chicken businessman. Next are these conjoined twins sharing a Starbucks cup, Florida Man being combined with Blocky McBlockface, and Blocky McBlockface being combined with Florida Man. Okay, this is actually creeping me out a little. I'm also selling Florida Man on my website, if you want to buy one. And for number 56, we have the guy from Fortnite, Mr. Beast. Hey look, it's the guy from Fortnite. Next, I made Benny from the Lego Movie, but with muscles. And for the last one, I was told to make a most cursed detective minifigure I could come up with, so I copped the new detective minifigure and put on a Citizen Brick head that looks like it's bleeding black. And his microscope actually works. Speaking of, it's a bit of a mystery why you're not subscribed yet. So now that we have fan choices built up, I'm gonna need a new place to put all these figures. So how about building the largest Lego skyscraper ever designed? So I got another castle. And this just so happens to be the largest Lego skyscraper ever. So let's build. This thing is awesome. This thing's half as tall as me. It already has someone trying to jump at it. Probably because we're about to make all of the minifigures in this set cursed. And there are a lot of them. First, the Hulk. And since Yoda has the same color as him, I put his head on and now he looks really disturbed. But I might use his head later. Next is the guy who was jumping out of the building, Iron Man. And I turned him into Iron Lung. And there are actually 3 Iron Mans in this set. So we made the other ones Iron Woman and Tin Man. They're all different kinds of metals. Please clap. And this is Captain America, my favorite Avenger. I knew we had to make him pretty special. So we caked him up, gave him an American flag, and a cool shield with the face on it. Cap, that's America's stud. And since there are 2 Captain Americas in this set, I made Captain Underpants. I also wanted to see what Thor would look like if he was hit by a bolt of lightning, and well, here he is. And then I took a wrinkly old guy and replaced him with the face of the CEO of Marvel. Bro's got a coffee and a shawarma. We also have Nick Fury, who might or might not be a covert Jedi, and is missing his right hand. Oh, and did I mention he has a lightsaber? And here's one of the most useless Avengers, Hawkeye. You might be wondering why he has an eye patch. Because he shot an arrow and it bounced back into his eye. And then we have Black Unwidowed, because she's gonna get married. Oh, how sweet. Instead of the Hulk smashing Loki, I turned the Hulk into Loki. Yeah, this looks a bit precarious. Hulk, god of mischief. And there are 18 more figures in this set we have to make cursed, so I'm gonna speed round them. I made all the Chitauri zombies, which are already pretty cursed. I turned 2 of the security guards into Minecraft characters, and I turned Iron Man's security guard into a dog. I also made Vision Fluffy, made this bug lady into an extraterrestrial, and made Wong need some more clothes. And then I made everyone else into cursed Looney Tune characters. Or just making a version of them if they were to fall off the building and splatter all over the ground. Bugs and Daffy look dapper, but my favorite is Speedy Gonzales. He looks like a grandma after a spray tan. And now that we have a bit of a city going, I want to have some street vendors. And speaking of cities, you know those cursed costume guys you see when you go into New York? Yeah, those. How about we build them in Lego? Let's build Elmo, Cookie Monster, Winnie the Pooh, and Mickey Mouse. Pretty easy because you just pop a face in and they all kind of look like they're on depressants, like in real life. This is like when you ask your mom to go to Disney World and she says we have Disney World at home. And for our last 7, I'm gonna have some of my friends pick out what cursed minifigures we should do, including Evan Tube. So let's start with my friend Nick. All right, Nick, so what kind of cursed guy are we gonna make?
I don't know, I'm more of a big figure kind of guy, you know, I like the big dudes. I think we should try to put a cape on this guy.
All right, so I grabbed the Lego Man and the big fig of Harry Potter, popped his arms off, and then swapped it out with Lego Man. Bada bing, bada boom, he looks like an average Redditor. And now I have some suggestions from my YouTuber friends.
What up, Republic Studs? I want you to build a duck riding a brick separator like a surfboard on a wave.
Hey Studs, try building a minifigure that's doing the worm, except the worm is really, really long.
What's up, channel editor Blitz here. I want you to take a Tauntaun, a Rancor, and a Wampa. First add the Wampa arm onto the Rancor, then put the Tauntaun arm on the hand of the Rancor, and then just mix the rest of the pieces together. Please make this easy so I can edit it.
Build me a winged creature with the 3 heads of Yoda, Fozzie Bear, and Catwoman playing ping pong against John Cena.
And his name is John Cena!
Yo, what's up? It's Evan too. For your next cursed minifigure, I'm gonna have you do a pig wearing a top hat, wearing a jetpack, wearing maybe let's go with a purple shirt and blue jeans. I'm curious to see how this is gonna turn out.
And this is all 100 minifigures. I'm actually really proud of how this came out. This is the most impressive thing I've ever built, but now it's time to get my cousin and show him this incredible Lego thing I just built. Okay, Hudson, are you ready to go see my new Lego set?
Yes.
You're not gonna destroy it, right? No. All right, Hudson, what do you think of that? Wanna come see it? You like it?
Yeah.
Good. What are you doing there? No. What are you doing? Oh my, dude! No! Oh my god! No, stop! Oh no, okay. No. Why do you do that? Alright, so the castle took most of the beating, but the tower pretty much survived.
Bye-bye.
Do you need to destroy it anymore? Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, then say you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
Bruh. I don't think you're sorry.
Subscribe.
Well, he's not wrong about that. So if we just grab a normal Woody minifig and take a closer look at its head, you can see he's got his iconic cowboy hat. But what if we were to take it off? Yo, what the heck? He's literally bald underneath. Like, full shiny dome. Hey yo, I get that he hides it under the hat, but bro could have at least kept a few strands of hair. At this point, he is bald cursed. In this video, we're going to be turning a bunch more Toy Story 5 characters into the most cursed creations you've definitely ever seen. Anyways, Lego. So Mr. Potato Head is supposed to be a fun toy where you could swap his face pieces around. Boop, got your nose. But what if you left him in the back of the toy chest for like way too long? Yeah, now he's got mold growing all over him. His skin's gone green, his mustache is fuzzy, and one of his eyes is just kind of leaking. Bro looks like he'd give you a disease if you touched him. Now this next character is Slinky Dog, and as you can see, he's already kind of long. But what if his spring kept stretching and stretching and stretching and stretching? And yeah, now his front and back legs are the entire length of a football field. He literally takes up the whole bedroom. Long boy curse. So normal Lego aliens have those 3 big eyes. But what if there was a genetic mutation? Yeah, now he's got eyes everywhere. On his arms, his belly, even the back of his head. He can literally see every direction at once. Imagine if the claw machine was trying to grab him, it would probably poke all of his eyes. And the next character we're gonna build is Evil Dr. Porkchop, or Ham. He's Andy's piggy bank with all Andy's coins inside. But what if the economy crashed? Yeah, I'm literally gonna have to shatter, bro. The only thing left inside him is a single penny. Hey yo, somebody start a GoFundMe for this pig. So these are the little green aliens, but what if one of them started to hit the gym? He hit the dumbbells, and now he's this giant big fig with massive arms, with the tiny little antennas, and he looks like he could low-key bench press a Buzz Lightyear and Zurg. Hey yo, the claw doesn't choose him anymore, he chooses the claw. So we all know Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head are the cutest couple in Toy Story. At least better than the Spanish Buzz and Jessie subplot. But what if I told you they were going through a divorce? Mrs. Potato Head got his angry eyes and the monkeys, and Mr. Potato Head got the sad eyes.
Don't you get it? We're done. Finished. Over the hill.
And things just got worse because Mrs. Potato Head took the kids in the divorce. And yeah, the kids are these 3 little green aliens, so now she's just walking out the door and Mr. Potato Head's left at home with literally nothing. Yo, this is genuinely so sad. But the next character I'm gonna build is Rocky Gibraltar. He's that wrestling action figure from Toy Story 1, but what if instead of his normal head, he had The Rock's actual face? Yeah, bro's literally raising one eyebrow at you. Skipping from 1 to 5, this is Lily Pad, the new iPad from Toy Story 5. What if she turned on by herself and started playing Studs videos? Yeah, and then after that, the screen literally
literally sends you a pop-up saying subscribe or else. That's not a suggestion, that's a threat. So in Toy Story 1, Sid was the kid next door who tortured toys for fun, which is basically the premise of this video. And one of his creations was Babyface, the doll head with spider legs that was actually really friendly. What if Sid took it even further this time? Yeah, now the baby head has 8 legs, fangs, and literally spinning webs. Hey yo, I would not want to find this under my bed. And since we already made one of Toy's worst nightmares, what if we made Sid a toy? So I got out his basic black shirt with the skull on it, and gave him pants, a head, and a hair. And now he's a freaky Lego minifigure that all the other toys are gonna hide from. And fun fact, there actually was a Sid toy made, and I can't imagine how that went down. So remember how Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head already got a divorce earlier? Well, things kept getting worse, because Mr. Potato Head threw himself into a shredder. Yeah, but the good news is he came out a fresh pile of french fries. Hey yo, that's a meal right there. Want some ketchup with that, little alien bro?
Daddy.
Now remember that snake from Andy's toy collection? Yeah, that one. We all know snakes are pretty bendy, so I made a Lego version of him using the Brickify app's instructions, which you can also use to scan all your parts and make loads of new Toy Story characters and scan all your sets with. Anyway, what if I took the build and we tied him into an actual ribbon bow? Yeah, now he's a little present topper. Hey yo, bro can't even move. That's gotta hurt his spine. So we already saw the super long Slinky, but what if instead of one dog, he was 2? Yeah, one head on each end. So now whenever he tries to walk, both dogs argue about which way to go. Imagine the amount of wagging tails. Wait, each of them are each other's tail. Double curse. So this is Mr. Potato Head, but after the divorce and shredding, she clearly went through a glow up. She got like way too much Botox in her lips, and now they're bigger than her entire face. Hey yo, ma'am, please put down the filler.
No, I won't put down the filler if you make me.
Now this next character I'm gonna make is gonna be Woody made out of literal real wood. Yeah, his entire body, including his hat, is now a solid piece of board. And he just kind of stands there, not saying anything. What if I give him an accessory, like a bat? Wait a minute, is that Woody Sahura? Oh, yo, 10 out of 10. And this is his girl Bo Peep. But what if I recolored her to look exactly like Gru from Despicable Me, with the sweater and the scarf and the big nose, and then we turned her sheep into a yellow minion that follows her around. Bo Peep, more like Bo Gru.
Sheep, tonight, we see the moon.
So this is Wheezy the Penguin, but in the original movie his squeaker's broken so he can't really talk or breathe. So what if we took it even further and put him inside a Lego-fied iron lung? Yeah, bro is literally stuck in a metal tube to help him breathe. Hey, yo, that's not cursed, that's just sad. Poor Wheezy. You know what wouldn't be sad though? If we took half of Woody and half of Bullseye and then combined him to make him a centaur. He doesn't even need to ride the horse anymore because he is one.
Now remember that random toy, Mr. Robot from Toy Story 1? What if we upgraded him?
And by upgrade, I mean give him a missile launcher on his shoulder, 2 laser cannons for arms, and a chainsaw coming out of his chest. Bro is ready for war. Hey yo, who let him have this much firepower? Well, maybe we need to look at this normal boot. But if you peek inside it, you can see it's filled with like 30 different snakes. Yeah, they're slithering out the top, to the sides, and literally everywhere. Hey yo, this thing's way scarier than the original gag. So this is Slinky again, but instead of metal springs connecting his front and back, it's literally just a stack of ribcage bones. Hey yo, that's not a toy, that's a dinosaur skeleton. Now remember that guy Rocky Gibraltar from earlier who we gave the rocks face? Well, I brought him back, but this time he's gonna skip leg day. Because his upper body has a lot of huge muscles, but his lower half is kind of not built. Bro looked like he'd snap in half if he tried to flex. Now Woody and Buzz are best friends, but what if they swapped outfits with Mario and Luigi? We're gonna give Woody the red shirt and blue overalls with a giant mustache, and Buzz is gonna be green with a green cap on top of his helmet. Hey yo, it's a me, Woody. To Mamma Mia and beyond. So this next character I'm gonna curse is the binocular toy Lenny. But what if a spider bit him and now he has 8 legs sticking out of his sides and 8 eyes where his lenses used to be? Yeah, he's basically like a Minecraft spider now. And honestly, I don't know what's worse, stepping on him or a Lego, because I'm pretty sure it's both. So I'm bringing back Snake, but what if he had 3 heads, like a Hydra? And just for fun, let's also give him a pair of wings. Yeah, this isn't a toy anymore, this is the final boss. Yeah, Andy was not ready for this. That's probably why he donated him. This is one of my favorite Toy Story characters, Rex. A friendly little T-Rex. But what if he got crossbreded with Yoshi from Mario? So first thing I had to do was make him bright green, add the shell on his back, and he's gonna be sticking his tongue out to try and grab things. Hey yo, this is actually kind of cute. You know, another character I haven't done yet is Jessie. But what if we extended her yarn red hair to make it actually alive? Yeah, her braids moving all around on their own, like a snake. Hey yo, please tell me she can still control it. Oh no way, she just used it to strangle Buzz in the Spanish mode.
Al infinito. Y más allá.
Now this is my favorite power couple, Barbie and Ken. But what if they got fused together into one body? Yeah, they're literally conjoined at the hip. 2 heads, 4 arms, 2 legs total. Hey yo, this is some really cursed shipping right here. But at least it's not as cursed as pregnant Barbie. So this is Etch-a-Sketch, the wholesome drawing toy. What if instead of doodles, he was holding a tiny gun and the word subscribe was written across his screen? Yeah, this is literally a hostage situation. You, hit the subscribe button right now. So this is the iconic I Am Your Father scene from Star Wars, but recreated with Toy Story characters. Yeah, Zurg is obviously Darth Vader, Buzz is obviously Luke Skywalker, hanging on for dear life, and technically this actually already happened in Toy Story 2. Pixar was really ahead of us for this one. Now this is a normal Lego green alien, but what if his head got replaced with a xenomorph from the Alien movie? Yeah, with that long sleek skull and the mouth inside a mouth that works. Bro literally has a claw inside his mouth. And sticking with that, what if we put a face hugger on Buzz Lightyear? It just latched onto his helmet and the legs wrapped around the back and the tail's around the neck. And he's got his visor completely covered. To infinity and beyond cursed. And then a few minutes later, after he went off Buzz, we got the chest burster scene. Except instead of the alien, it's literally just one of the green aliens from Toy Story bursting out of Buzz's chest. Bro's literally popping out going,
"You've saved our lives. We are eternally grateful."
So remember Ken from earlier? Well, I unmerged him, and now he's a minifig with literally no face print at all. Yeah, his head's completely blank, and honestly, that's lore accurate, because in the movies, he's just kind of accessory to Barbie. Poor Ken. And things just got worse for him because he just got kicked out of the dream house. And now he's sitting on the curb with a cardboard sign that says accessory for hire. Barbie literally moved on without him. And finally, this last cursed is when Andy grows up and decides to have a yard sale. Yeah, we took all the toys from this video and laid them out on a folding table, and there's one giant price tag that says $1. And now this Bob minifigure looks like he might want to buy one of them. Yes, I will take this one for $1. No! Yeah, make sure to stay tuned because I'm about to crack into some more Toy Story Lego figures. So lock in. So this is a normal Mario minifigure. And today I'm going to be taking a bunch of Super Mario characters and making them super cursed. So stay tuned because things are about to level up. Anyways, Lego. So the new Mario movie just came out and it got me thinking, what if instead of Mario doing the little jump to collect a coin, instead he was just really tall and walked into them? So I took this normal Mario minifigure and stretched out his legs to be super long. And then we built out a small Mario starter course, and I had Bro start walking and his steps were literally massive. And he could walk right over those silly Goombas, and instead of needing to jump under the question block, he walked into it. Now Mario's taller brother is Luigi, and he's also a plumber. Now I thought, what if Mario was Luigi? So I took the red collar, went to my paint palette, and just boom, now his red is green. And I guess I need to do the same thing to Luigi. Hey Luigi, why are you wearing my clothes? I don't know, mamma mia. Now Mario's a plumber, but what if he was also the toilet? That's right, I took this perfectly normal skibbity toilet from the popular show, yeah, that one, and Mario-fied it with Mario's head in a toilet. And you know there's only one thing that can defeat him. It's a plunger. So I took this other Mario's hands off his arms and replaced them with these plunger pieces, which would usually be great because he could use them to scale walls like a ninja, but now he could use them for him to take on Skibbity Mario. No, Skibbity dop dop dop, yes. Now you know the movie Inception? What about Marioception? I had this Mario hold a smaller Mario who was holding an even smaller Mario who was holding an even smaller Mario. Now one of my favorite characters and superheroes of all time has a red and blue color scheme. And of course, it's Spider-Man. He's always the hero, probably Italian and from New York. He's Italian because he delivers pizzas, obviously.
Pizza time.
So what if I made Mario a web slinger? I took the head off the Mario body and put it on the Spider-Man one. And of course, since he has to have a mask, you know, we made that work onto his face, and then gave him webs and then animated him to swing across the screen. Yahoo! With the greater plumbing comes a greater responsibility. And since Mario is also a rather large and chunky Italian boy from New York, there's a very solid shot that he has mob ties. So I decided to make him look the part by giving him a suit and a hat color change and some goons. Oh, did I say goons? I meant Goombas. And now he can be the plumbing boss of New York. Waluigi, I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. Or what if we recolor everyone here to look like they're from another popular Illumination series, Despicable Me? I gave Mario Gru's color scheme and a scarf piece, and then I made all the Goombas yellow and gave them goggles. Minions, tonight we steal the gold! And since the most iconic thing about Mario is his mustache, what if we made it bigger? No, bigger than that. Bigger. Bro, his stash is bigger than him at this point. He straight up looks like the Lorax, which we'll get to later. But what if we make his nose match the size of his mustache? Oh yeah, bro looks like one of those guys who wears those funny glasses with the mustache as a disguise. All right, now we're gonna shrink the mustache and just have a nose. Wait a minute, is that a Lego piece? Oh no, the nose deflated. Bro is carrying it all around on his head like a popped balloon bag. Now I've built a bunch of these things called Big Figs, including Bowser, but never seen one as Mario. So we designed some blue overalls and put them over the Hulk Big Fig torso. So instead of collecting coins from question blocks, he could just smash them. Now what if we took a normal Mario minifigure and put a spring in his step? Literally. So I got these little spiral pieces that would be good springs and kind of remind me of the Pixar lamp. Or what if I made Mario and Luigi look like conjoined twins with both heads popping out from the same torso? Okay, that's low-key cursed and now I'm really uncomfortable. Oh, and this is a hammer. And what if I just took it to this Mario figure and I made him into this Minecraft Steve? Yo, what if instead of him saying,
I am Steve,
he says,
it's me, Mario.
Now remember that Big Fig Mario from earlier who ate way too many mushrooms? Well, what if he became a mushroom? Bro, this mushroom is actually Mario. Let's give him the hat. Cute. How about we make Mario a human centipede? Cause you know, I like creepy crawlies. Who doesn't? So I took a torso, stacked it on another and another and another, popped the head back on, and we just gotta angle it to face forward and kinda make bro crawl. Ew. I also gave each handy hat a mini tool, so now bro is the ultimate master plumber. One of my favorite variants of Mario is the 8-bit pixelated version from the original Super Mario Bros. Game. And since he was made of pixels, I decided to make a version of him using the instructions that I found on the Brickify app, which is everything for your Lego collection you could think of. You can go on and scan your parts to give you instructions, track what your minifigures are worth, and so much more. Now here's the Mario I was able to build with it. Bro, this looks so accurate. Now there are these macaroni-shaped Lego pieces, and since bro basically only eats spaghetti and noodles since he's Italian, I wanted to just make his legs and arm this macaroni piece. But for the feet, I swapped them out with 1x1s, and the hands I put in normal minifigure hands. And now bro literally looks like a crab. Now Mario might low-key have one of the most dookie voice actors for Mario, and it's Chris Pratt. No hate. And now I'm going to dress up this Chris Pratt minifigure as Mario.
It's me, a Mario.
Now the next character I wanted to try making was Toad, but instead of being this little mushroom guy who looks nothing like a toad, I actually made him a frog. And you just gotta slip this little mushroom hat on it. That's so cute. Now Bowser's always threatening the princess from every angle, so what if I just took Mario and made bro wider? Then it would be impossible for him to attack. Yo, now he's literally the length of like 3 different minifigures. I also tried stretching out bro's nose because he low-key already looks like Pinocchio. Yo, did you hit that subscribe button? Yes! Are you sure? Mamma mia. So he used his long nose to press it. You remember that Goomba we made earlier? Well, what if Bowser sat on him? Now he looks like the type of accident that I left after not being able to find the bathroom. Now you know those green pipes in the Mario games? Apparently those are called warp tubes. But what if instead of one of those popping out, it was Mario's head? So I just extended his neck. But it low-key reminds me of Skibbity Mario. Now if you saw the movie Wreck-It Ralph, there was this very obvious Mario ripoff of this not very Italian handyman, Fix-It Felix. So I recolored our boy Mario and made him look kinda like Felix to show how close they are, with his menacing eyes and that silly dance he does. Now you know Yoshi? Yeah, that one. What if I made bro a real-life dinosaur? Yeah, so I took Yoshi and this Jurassic Park dinosaur, then recolored him to match all of Yoshi's colors to the best I could, and even added a little shell to his back using the piece from the Star Wars Cantina, but in red. Now bro can go ahead and go on a rampage. No, giant Yoshi, stop it! Look at him munch down on this chunky Mario. Now I wanted to make a really brick-built version of Princess Peach, so I went back to the Brickify app and got instructions, and we were able to make out this model that looks like the 1984 version. And this brick art will go really well with the other Mario that we made using Brickify. Now this next one is scary, because it involves getting an actual job. Yeah, this Goomba was having fun until he realized that he has to pay taxes. So he got a 9-to-5 job in an office with his desk, a computer, and all his dreams of ever amounting to anything and falling apart at the seams until they turned into the nothingness. Aww. Now this is my boy Shy Guy. And what if we just low-key face swap him with the ghost from Scream? It's actually pretty smart. And he already kind of looks like it anyway. And this is Kirby, who I put where Mario's head is supposed to go, and now he's the first pink Italian plumber. Oh, and how could I forget? This is Mario helping an old man cross the road.
And thank you, little boy.
No problem. Oh, you got the subscribe button on your head. Do you remember the SML puppets? Yeah, those ones. Now, one of them was a Mario. So I was thinking, what if we just take a regular Mario and try to make him look like those SML puppets? This looks great. Do you remember earlier how I was talking about Mario's mustache and how it kind of reminded me of the Lorax? So we did that. We just recolored Mario, turned his colors to look like Lorax, and now Bro can speak to the trees and the pipes. This is Luke Skywalker, and this is him as a fake Lego. And today I'm going to unbox, test, and torture every single bootleg Star Wars mystery minifigure I could find. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, we're gonna see which knockoff's actually good, and which I'm gonna light on fire, drown in the ocean, or run over with my car. Anyways, Lego. Now, Star Wars is one of the most iconic franchises literally ever, so I went online and ordered a whole bunch of sketchy bootleg Star Wars mystery minifigure packs. Ordered. And I have no idea which Cursed Jedi and Sith I'm about to open. Oh yeah, and as we unpack them, I'm going to load them into my Dark Millennium Falcon. And if we run out of space, and I'm gonna do something cruel to all the ones we don't have space for. All right, let's crack open the first pack. Oh yeah, and by the way, we have to open this gold pack, which we're gonna do at the end. All right, this is gonna be a completely random assortment of Star Wars figures. I have legit zero clue who's gonna be in them, but we're gonna have to do weird things with a bunch of them. Oh, we're off to a rough start. What is this, a shock trooper? Bro, he's got the goofy armor, and he's got this goofy helmet, and he's got this other goofy helmet. What is this gun? Bro, this gun is literally bigger than Bro. Could you imagine holding a gun that's literally taller than you? Like, I don't even know how Bro's supposed to grab this. Yeah, bro, you're a goofy looking dude. I'm giving you like a 3. You know, we're probably gonna have to do something vile to this boy. You know what? Let's go light him on fire. I legit feel like Sid from Toy Story right now. Here, we're just gonna clip this into his hand. Yeah, I could stop this at any point, but I'm not gonna. And now it's just gonna burn. Uh-oh, gun is curling. And there goes his helmet. Oh no. Oh my goodness. This is so bad for the environment. You know what, I think Bro has seen enough. Let's let him crisp up a little more. That's definitely a shocked trooper. Yo, I could low-key still see his feet. What the heck? Oh, he's hot. I gotta throw him in the pool. Bro, there's a sizzle. I wanna see if his face survived. Yeah, no, Bro's a goner. Later. All right, let's open up the next pack. Hopefully this guy survives, because you know what happened to the other one. Yeah, whoever this is definitely going into the Millennium Falcon. Oh, it's a wolf pack trooper. All right, ooh, we come to the belt fire. All right, we're going to add these guys to the defense of the Falcon. Ooh, he's a commander. Is this Wolf? Yo, it is Wolf. You can tell because the eye. This is gonna be a Phase 1 Commander Wolf, I think. Yeah, it's a little goofy looking, honestly, because this isn't Wolf. It's not Phase 1 Wolf. They printed Phase 2 Wolf on a Phase 1 Wolf helmet. That's actually kind of goofy. I don't like that. But he comes with 2 goofy guns as well that like also legitimately double his size, which I guess Lego's done before, so it's not like uncommon. It's a cursed minifig, that's for sure. These are cursed Star Wars minifigs. So we're gonna have him guard the Falcon entrance, and we'll open up the next pack while we wait to do the gold pack. I'll give him like a 5. Oh, okay. We got my favorite boy, Dr. Ball. JK, it's BB-8. Oh, he's cute. And then we also have a more exciting, I think this is more exciting anyway. It's Luke Skywalker. I like Luke Skywalker. He's one of my favorite Jedis. So he comes with an option with arm printing and a face, obviously, and this brown hair. Yeah, no, that looks goofy. We're going the hood method. So he comes with this piece basically, but you can't put the arms in until you put the hood on, because as you see, like it's a plastic piece, and then you just slip this in and then slip this in. Bro, this will look great on Palpatine, by the way. And he gets his lightsaber hilt, but since it's like a newer version of Luke before he got his whole vibe, he comes with a green lightsaber piece, which is a little unique. I'll be honest, like this is a unique fig. I don't know why he comes with BB-8. Maybe some random lore happened that got them in the bag together. BB-8 looks exactly like the official one. I'll give him a 5, but Luke, I don't don't know, bro. 6, the hood is cool, and the printing is kind of good. All right, let's find him a place in the Falcon. Now, the Falcon has lots of rooms. It has a video game room, sleeping room, it has the like control chair, it also has this little area that is nothing, a cockpit, the gunnery, and of course the prison. So BB-8, I think I will put next to whoever ends up being in control. And then Luke, I think will have practice his meditation force stuff over here. Yeah, I think that'll work. By the way, this is where the loading bay is, so he'll be able to greet whoever's new that comes in. And we'll be able to greet the next minifig. By the way, if you like Star Wars, comment below, because I want to do more Star Wars videos. Oh, it's another Wolfpack Trooper. Oh shoot, this one comes with like a waistcape, that what we're calling this? Yeah, we'll call it a waistcape. There's some of them that have names like Comet and Boost. They're obviously led by Plo Koon. Ooh, this one comes with shoulder pauldron as well as a head. I think the only one whose face I'd recognize is Wolf. Yeah, I think this is just a generic Wolfpack Trooper, but he's a Wolf Jetpack Trooper because he comes with a flippin' jetpack. Open fire. We're gonna have him play backup with my boy, Commander C. Wolf. They're going to defend the Falcon from all invaders. And hopefully we get someone awesome in this next pack. Oh, it's a bug. Good thing those bugs can't aim.
Good thing those bugs can't aim.
Oh bro, and he comes with R2KT. We got R2KT, and they made her actually like R2D2 droid sized. Like this is how big a R2D2 droid should be, not what Lego makes. Although the struts, I don't know why you'd make them look like that at this point. Okay, I don't know why it came with a Geonosian either. So next we need to do these. How do we do these? Okay, I think I know how. So we have this, and then since these guys don't have like the rubbery head the official Lego ones do, they clip in much easier. And it even comes with a little gun. Bro, we got a bug from the Clone Wars. And he looks good, the cape looks awesome. I'm gonna give him a solid 9. You know, I take it back. Luke, you get to go in the sleeping corner. This is going to be the bug's life corner. Yeah, we're gonna keep the bug right over here. And he will own that, and we will open the next pack. Oh yeah, an R2KT. We'll put him at the side of whoever also ends up in command. And we're gonna need some pilots though soon. Oh, yo, another Jedi? Sith? Who is this? Was that Barriss? Bro, this is a niche Jedi. This was Luminara Unduli's Padawan. So we have her options for like arms, but honestly, I just want to go straight for this cape. But dang it, it won't let me use her skirt. I have to use legs for her. Oh wait, I need to add in the face. I'm silly. Okay, so here's the thing. I like these arms better. They have like the printing that matches her. So I'm gonna see if we could add them in. Oh, we can like kind of. Like it's probably an illegal building technique because they really want me to use these. Like low key, it's a free country. I can do whatever I want. Yeah, okay, we got Barriss. And she had a whole interesting side arc in the recent like Tales of the Jedi episode. So I'm happy to see she ended up doing better. You know, I like to think maybe her and Luke met up one day. So, you know, we're gonna just recreate that here. They could do Jedi stuffs. Well, we have a lot of packs. Let's do this one. Yo, it's the Nabooan Senator. Yeah, this is Padme. First, finally, an actually epic character that looks semi-normal. She comes with a Mandalorian gun and is super duper detailed. Bro, what's going on in your back? You know what? I think this one might qualify for the cockpit. Bro, I hope we get Sky Guy. Look, it's your son. Hi, son. Hey, mom. All right, here. We're going to put this here temporarily, and then we're going to put Padmame Bear. She'll go right where Chewbacca's supposed to go. All right, let's open the next Plagueity pack. Bro, get out of there. Come on. Let's open it. Bro, this gold is gonna be so hype. Bro, another Wolfpack Trooper. This is getting out of hand. Now there are too many of them. What are we going to do? All right, he has another set of these Republic waist capes. All right, I don't think this guy has a name. I do like that he has this whole neck thing going. He's like a Recon Heavy Trooper. Bro, he low-key looked like Commander Rico. That was my old channel name. I miss him. I had him right over here, but his helmet is not there. I think there he is. Look at that. Boom. What a guy. We'll add him to the common defense of the Falcon. You okay there, Blocky? Yeah, I was just taking a nap. I'm gonna go. All right, cool. Now the Falcon is better defended, and we could open up another pack. Bro, imagine if we could get Plo's Bros. That's what they're called, by the way, because of Plo Koon, who is their commander. Or general, actually. Bro, we got an airborne wolf pack. The wolf pack's going kind of hard in this video. You see, usually I'd be upset getting this much of a certain type of character, but honestly, I can't be upset. I love the wolves. You know, sometimes people say inside you there are 2 wolves. Now, this would be one of them. This looks elite. And he comes with dual wielding pistols. Sweet. Oh yeah, and we're gonna add the airborne helmet and the jetpack. This looks like he's like got a name. We're gonna name him Fabio. Bro's definitely not getting run over with my car. All right, Fabio, you're going to go here. What a Fabio boy. All right, and we're gonna hopefully open someone who isn't a Wolfpack trooper. Maybe even someone I could throw in the ocean. Ah, General Grievous. You're shorter than I expected. All right, bro. Like you're a little small in your current phase. All right, we're adding his extra arms. Bro, this is like the first elite pull. Like all the other pulls have been okay so far. We just gotta build his lightsabers, by the way. But General Grievous is freaking the bomb. I love General Grievous. All right, now I don't remember which one was blue and which one was green, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It's a fine addition to his collection.
Your lightsabers will make a fine addition to my collection.
Yo, it's General Grievous.
Anakin Skywalker. I was expecting someone with your reputation to be a little older.
General Grievous. You're shorter than I expected. All right, bro. You get a 9 out of 10. We're putting you in. You can lead the bug army. I don't know. I feel like you would do well on Geonosis. Yeah, anyway, we have to somehow fit all these guys in here, and it's gonna start getting tight. But we still have that whole gaming area and the gun shooting area. So we got time. Oh, my head's in the sky. I'm Han Solo. I'm Han Solo. It's Han Solo. It's Han Solo. Solo. This is Han Solo. This is before he went into Carbonite, or this is him on Tatooine. Yeah, and you could tell because his eyes are all closed because it's sunny out and he was just like freaking blinded from being carbon frozen. Yeah, anyway, he comes with a little holster, which is epic. Bro, his pant printing is so lame. Okay, so this is the question. Can he fit this gun into his pocket? Yes, he can. Let's flip and go. I always wanted a like legit Lego holster. And he's also got a droid. I think this is Plo Koon's droid. I swear this is like Plo Koon's droid. We're giving this with Commander Wolf. And then we have to do something with Han. All right, my name's Han Solo. I'm the captain of the Millennium Falcon and I can't see. So these are my seeing eye droids. Anyway, hopefully we get like a Chewbacca to help Natalie Portman fly because she was looking awfully lonely up there. Or Anakin, you know, the best star pilot in the galaxy. It's another one of those bugs, but a zombie one. Like the other one I think was based off of an official Lego. I think this is just straight up custom. Yeah, I wish they came with like actual Geonosis blasters. That would have been cool. But he still looks cool. And he comes with another one of these like Plo Koon droids. I swear, I think this is Plo Koon's droid. I don't know why, I'm going bananas. I never got the Plo Koon microfighter. I need to get it, but you know what? We'll just put it behind this one. It doesn't exist. And we'll add this to General Grievous's little bug army here. Even though it's a zombified bug, he could still bug out with the Grievous homeboy. Grievous is basically a bug. He looks like one anyway. All right, let's open this guy. Who is this? I am genuinely kerfuffled and maybe even a little perplexed. I don't know who this is. Okay, so he comes with like a normal cape, but then he also comes with this like tattered cape. So like, do we double up on the capage? That's what I'm gonna do because it's here and I might as well. And then we also get like a vampire cape thing. I don't know what this is called. Bro, I don't know who this is. Is this like a goofy, like out of lore version of Anakin or something? Because he's got the metal arm, like from Mustafar. And then maybe these are the robotic legs. Is this Anakin before he got his Darth Vader suit? Bro, it looks like he has a face on his pecs. I genuinely don't know. I think this is Darth Vader. If so, Loki gonna put him with Luke. We're just gonna put all our Force users over here. They can all chat. Bro, Barris fell over. No, you have to be able to fit in here or you leave. We still have some bed space too. Maybe, you know what, Han, I know you're captain of the ship. You need to take a nap. Bro, it looks like he's like falling asleep on the job. And I'm gonna open up the next pack. You know, there's a world where we might be able to fit everyone. Oh, it's Grogu. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Yes, I would like to build the baby. But like this time he's a fully grown built minifig, which is like mildly cursed. It's just weird because they use like the Clone Wars Yoda head for him. And I don't think he has a lightsaber yet. I really hope he gets one because he looks freaking adorable and cute. And Luke literally trains him in the movie. So we're going to add him to Luke's little school of Force users over here, plus Han Solo. And then we'll crack this bad Larry. All right, let's open this guy. Bro. Okay, it's a more accurate Phase 2 Wolf. Wait a minute. No, it's not. This is Old Man Wolf from, like, legit the freaking Star Wars Rebels. You can tell because his gut's popping out. Now, it's funny because he comes with all these extra accessories, but I don't even know if I want to add these. Like, look, it comes with this giant First Order gun. Like, what's the point of that? Like, isn't this low-key good enough? So here's the thing. On this version of Commander Wolf, he came with this, like, giant ammo belt, and Wolf of this variant still had that. So I'm giving him this. So I'm giving this OG this one. And then for this Wolf, maybe because he's, you know, old and retired, we'll like give him a pass and let him ride aboard the ship. And I like to think of a world where he and like Plo Koon got to meet after Order 66. General Toon, I missed you. Yeah, and we'll give him a little pistol, but he doesn't need to take all this with him. Yeah, and the backpack can stay. All right, let's send him on the ship. You know what? Maybe we'll add him as one of the gunners. Anyway, we're going to put Wolf in here for now. All right, next pack. We're getting closer to the gold. We still have tons of space in the Falcon too. We haven't even filled up the gaming studio. Oh, another Luke? Bro, why does he come with BB-8? What is it with Luke's and coming with BB-8? Is there lore here that I don't know about? You know what? We have duplicate droids. You know what? Maybe these will get added to the destruction pile. I don't know. Anyway, Luke-wise, we get like this nice torso thing, arm deal. All right, we loaded him up with his lightsaber. He's got this. All right, wait a minute. His lightsaber should be in the other hand because there's this molded hood deal, and you can put his head on and his hair is much more accurate. This was actually maybe the best looking Luke Skywalker I've ever seen, minus the incorrect lightsaber hilt because it's the green lightsaber. But like this is him from his like Jabba Palace appearance. This actually looks goated. But the issue is we already have this Luke Skywalker who looks like good, but like compared to this one, bro, I don't even know. You know, I think this one wins. All right, we're gonna have to do something vile to him. Maybe we'll drown him in the ocean. We're adding you. You are the replacement for Luke's lightsaber school. Sweet. All right, let's open up the next pack. All right, let's open up this boy. Another bug. This is a Geonosian Poggle the Lesser. Bro, I swear. Why do we keep getting this droid? And this time we got 2 heads. Why? You know, I'm just gonna ignore it. It's got like detailed printing on the sides. Sides? All right, let me see. It's funny because this like doesn't feel like the right bug wings for him. Because Lego made an official version of Poggle. I think I have him somewhere. Bro, and it's like weird because this is like a hard plastic head. I'm used to him being a rubbery head. Yes. All right, we're gonna take Pog and put him in the Falcon. Since these guys are all kind of like separatist leaders, he will meet with General Grievous. I think the last main character that Poggle actually met with was General Grievous because, you know, he was with him. Crazy lore, by the way. Anyway, let's open this boy. We have like 5 packs before the gold one. Yes, a Wolfpack Trooper. You know what I realized? I think we need to put the Wolfpack Troopers in the Falcon before we can take off, which might complicate things. Okay, who is bro? Let's see who this is, because I don't see a helmet here. All right, we have this. Yeah, bro, there's no helmet. We have this, we have the jetpack. I have questions, but they're not gonna get answered, so I'm gonna give him like a 4 and just open. Oh wait, there's the helmet. I think this is Boost. It's Boost or Comet. It's one of the two. I'm gonna go with Boost. I don't know, he just looks like the type that would be a Boost. All right, let's open this. Bro, another bug? We're just getting legit bugs and freaking Wolfpack Troopers. You know what? I'm not even giving this one wings. Some of them didn't have wings. I don't even think the zombies have wings. All right, if we get one more of these R2-D2 things, I'm gonna lose it. All right, this is a zombie bug. I think this is different from the other one because this looks different than this one because, yeah, this is red. Yeah, anyway, General Grievous is getting a little tightly packed in there. Hopefully we're done with the bugs now. Such a random pack. What the hey? Bro, more Wolfpack, stop it. It must have been like a Wolfpack combo meal or something. Could you imagine a Lego minifigure Clone Trooper Happy Meal? That would be the actually coolest thing ever. And this is, I'm gonna say this is Boost. The other one was Comet. But we're adding him to the boys and then hopefully we're done with the Wolfpack Troopers. Please. No. I was like not upset, but now I'm like mildly upset because I want new boys. Oh shoot, he has like a double-sided pauldron. Ooh, is this like an ARC Trooper one? Okay, this could cook. This could cook. Bro, it's like the same guy, but in phase 1 variant, but like weird and not lore accurate. And they always come with the freaking wrong guns. This is a stormtrooper gun. Bro, I just want someone for Padme to fly around the galaxy with. Is that too much to ask for? Please. Okay, this will be fine. This will be fine. Yes! It's Happy Meal Trooper. This droid legit looked like a McDonald's character. I think this is actually L3GO, which is, if you spell it out, Lego. Again, he has all Lego's colors, which is cool. And then this is supposed to be Darth Malik. Yeah, he comes with all of this. We have the option to give him the hood, but honestly, I'm not going to. So we could just like legit make an empty hood. Bro, that's goofy. No, but he does need this piece. Lego made an official variant of him in an R2-D2 set of all things. I think that was for the 25th anniversary of Lego Star Wars. Anyway, Star Wars is turning 50 soon. Apparently they're doing like George Lucas or something. Bro, he needs a cape. Maybe that other stupid Sith is wearing it. Anyway, he looks pretty cool. He's got like the full wraparound printing deal. He's got the droid. And we're gonna put him right over here. And we'll put his droid over here too. All right, now we have one pack left. And this better be the leader of the Plo Bros, Plo Koon. Or again, I'ma lose it. Unless it's like someone really cool, then I'll be okay with it. Let's go. Bro, he comes with a hood. Yeah, that's not gonna work. All right, bro. Getting Plo Koon will never not be hype. I don't care how much indoctrination it takes. I will never not be unhyped to get a Plo Koon. And he looks great. Like he actually looks flippin' excellent. All right, now we need to decide some people are going to, you know, get drowned in the ocean and run over by my car. We need to pick 2. Honestly, you know what? The non-canon version of Commander Wolf, he can go bye-bye. And then I think this Luke from earlier can also go bye-bye. Now we need to fit the rest of these boys in the ship. Plo will get to lead the force on the captain's chair. Sweet. We will add droid friends over here. You know, we'll add other droid friend over here too. Then we have the boys hangout session area back here. We have one of the boys. We need another one without a waist cape to sit. The rest are gonna have to stand. Sweet. All right, and then the rest is standing room only. All right, and then you're going to go over here. And then I think we filled up the entire gaming room. Is that a PS5? Bro, it's not closing. Here, yeah, get down, bug. All right, we got this, we got this. All right, Baby Yoda's gonna need to lie down. Luke's gonna need to bend over. Boom, boom, boom. All right, these two are on the destruction table. Oh no! All right, I low-key stripped him. He's gonna be in the cockpit crew now. All right, say goodbye, you two. All right, now we're just gonna put him under here. What's the damage?
I think you broke it.
All right, now I'm putting Luke Skywalker. We're gonna put him right here.